every stream. We just don't care where we go. Just wanna stay with you all the time. We can fly to raise the sky. There will be a lovely world. Let me be your fantasy. Now you can break it and take it to me.
The joy of wanting tonight. Give it to me, yeah, get down on the ground. I want to see you bent over, yeah, come on over. Let us indulge in all earthly joys. You know you want to do, be my love toy. Give it another try tonight. I'm gonna make this all right. Take another shot for the worldly spirit. Women and guys on the earth, we are. You don't love the land if you don't know what's in it. Take us to the brightest star. I can hear you smiling while you try not to scream. You're every incarnation of my terrible dream. Everything we do is dirty and wrong, and I can tell that you like it. Don't you deny it. Let us indulge in all earthly joys. You know you want to do, be my love toy. Give it another try tonight. I'm gonna make this all right. Take another shot for the worldly spirit. Women and guys on the earth, we are. You don't love the land if you don't know what's in it. Take us to the brightest star.
Hour, hour, hour. Well, 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 well. Would you look who it is? I'm back. It's been 3 days since I last streamed. Approximately. And 3, 4 it was on the 8th. It's kind of 4 days. But yeah, today we're back in Grand Return. I'm 3D today. Don't question it. The models, it does some jank things sometimes, and I really don't know why it just likes to just go all over the fucking place for no reason. I'm sure it's fine. Let me just turn my controller on. Let me just actually figure out why my model's doing this. Is it because of the movement range? If I turn down movement range, will it? That's nicer. We'll turn it down to like 10. I can still throw myself all over the place. You can't stop me. Maybe I'll just give it a very neutral sort of head angle on. Oop, there we go. There we go. It's the stuff I have to do with this model. Also, I can turn myself into Cortana at will. You guys think I'm joking? Fuck. Cortana mode. Master Chief, would you mind telling me what you're doing on that wall? Sir, security camera. And that's all I know about Halo. Is 3D sheep? Hell yeah! It's the long-awaited return of the model with the most, curves, I guess. I'm actually made of polygons. Like, how does that work? Make it make sense. Yeah, we're back in today. We're in Fish City, capital of the fish people. We're hunting Cthulhu. I got a glass of water. Like, the second that I started stream, the ice has immediately melted. There's nothing left but just water. Just water. So yeah, we're gonna have a little continue. I think we solved the case of the missing dude. That was our last case. Just mirrors the game deathly fucking quiet. We can crank that a little bit, can't we? Put that bitch on 50. So I got news. Very soon you're going to be seeing streams from me of Resident Evil 2, the remake, and The Quarry, which I'm very excited to play. That one's going to be really fun. Yeah, we helped Mr. Frog Martin, intentionally missing his name. Mr. Frog Martin, we helped him out. We still have yet to find a single fucking other gun. The Quarry? Yeah, The Quarry. It's that Until Dawn like game. I always wanted to play those games because they're just fun. They're just dumb fun. I want to solve another one of these cases. I really do. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do exactly that. Okay. Stood among many Innsmouths disguised as one of them, you listen to lead a red story of captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifice. I still remember his name. Obed. Until Dawn 2 next? Yeah, pretty much. I really just like those games. Northern Grimhaven Bay is here. Between Old Church Road and Hubert Avenue. Wait, no. Between Hubert Avenue and Whisper Street, so it is now. Okay. So from where we are, we do a complete 180. Oh, the lag has begun. This game is nothing if not incredibly well optimized. I like how when they advertised that game initially, it was inspired by Until Dawn devs. But like, they don't need to ride Until Dawn's success. Because, like, by the looks of things, they've got a really good product. Whip out the revolver because we're going into an infested zone. Even though we won't use it because we've got a fucking shovel. And the skills to use it. Hang on a sec, guys. I understand that it's very dark on screen right now. Daddy Sheba always remembers to crank up the gamma so that stream can see what's going on. happens when you output. For some reason, the gamma just drops. Yeah, I'm excited to play Until Dawn 2, as Tushi puts it. I think it's going to be just great fun of the game. And Resident Evil 2, of course. Very poggers. But before we do that, we still got to beat the triangle. We still got to beat the other campaigns in Resi. Want to beat the Jill Valentine campaign and see if we can't. Yeah. Bonk. See if we can't figure out what the other endings are for them, and if they get us more costumes. Oh, almost dropped shit. I'm good. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I don't like those things. I don't like them. I don't respect them. I will riddle them with bullets. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I said thank you for coming to my... Am I shooting below it a bit? Ow! Holy shit, my health. Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Just living. Ba 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 ba. Yogsfluff did nothing wrong. Ba 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 ba. Okay, simp. Imagine having a specific elder god that you simp over. Could not be me. Daddy Cthulhu notes me. Can't carry any more. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? There's a little fucking piss cloud on the floor and it hurt me. Fuck you, floor piss cloud. Piss clown. Fuck you, piss clown. Yeah, I should go around here and just loot some shit. I'm not fucking full on everything. Hello? Got pretty close. Like, Sim for Daddy Sheep, obviously. That's a good choice. Sheep Zaphoth is my favourite Eldritch God also. Yeah, this game involves just a hell of a lot of me bumping myself against the walls until the solution breaks. Or my skull breaks. And I'm ready to break my skull. No wonder those weird cat things didn't die your revolver's chambered 38 long Colt. You serious? No, this is 4440. That's 38 Colt. We have 2 pistols. I don't know shit about guns or bullets, and I never bothered to learn. Most of my knowledge comes from Flash games. I'm just gonna put that right on the table. My knowledge of bullets comes from Flash games. And my god, what an era. Yours used to get AK-47s in that game. I just said that game. Yours used to get AK-47s in any game. And from all I'm aware, they're just the best gun. Fucking damn it. And we dropped that guy fast. Been using the term drop recently more and more for just like killing enemies. Click, click. First aid kit. A little bit of loot. Yeah. Me remembering to stare at every fucking wall in increasing intensity. Look at the problem. Is my shirt's material right now. I'm bouncing my phone on my chest where I'm holding my controller up. And the problem is that my shirt's material is very fine. I'm wearing like... So I went on holiday with my mother shortly before my dad's wedding. And we were talking about all the gaudy shit I could wear to the wedding. And I ended up just buying this fucking Hawaiian shirt. Like, I'm gonna wear this to my dad's wedding. I didn't end up wearing it. But I really like what I did end up wearing. That was good. I had like a really nice... I have a really nice shirt. Which has just got like clock decal on it. Really cool. And I got this really nice coat that I like. Which is like a fucking cool-ass biker jacket. It's yellow. It's got fuzzy bits on the inside. And I had like a very neat pair of yellow pants. No, sorry, red pants. Got the collar. don't think this is the place. If this was the place, I feel like the game would give me a little bit more to go off of here. Local Innsmouth for Scare Me a Lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me even in visions. Recently I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whisper Street. We barely made it into Hubert Avenue when the visions came. Barely made it into Hubert Avenue. Barely made it into Hubert Avenue. 4440 was the strongest revolver cartridge you could get your hands on until the 57 Magnum was invented, which led to the development of 44 Russian, then 44 Special, and finally 44 Magnum cartridge. This helps explain some stuff about Fallout New Vegas. See, this should be the building, but there's fuck all in here. Alcohol! But it's prohibition. It's hibbity hip hop. Prohibition. Well, I'm not allowed to have this. No. There we go. Counter at the bottom didn't update there for a second, it was weird. I guess maybe it isn't this building. Which is tragedy because I'm in this building. Afternoon sheep. Good morning, Boingy. How was your massive cock this morning? I mean, your massive penis. I mean, your humongous schlong. I mean... Nah. 21st March, 1856, New South Wales. On this day we arrived near Ball's Pyramid, a giant rock around 2,000 high, expanding from the sea. The air is poisoned all around it, and you can barely see the tip of the monolith. The catch is good here. He brought us more gold. Had to give them to a slave when we brought in Sumatra. Wretches were terrified when they saw them. Good riddance. Just realized when we inevitably collab that's going to follow you around. Listen, eventually we're going to make collabs on OnlyFans, okay? Don't worry about it. We landed on Lord's Howe Island, a few nautical miles away. Fresh water and fruit. The Hetty dinghy was put at sea at 8:15 a.m. Last time we... Fucking hell. How long is this going for? Last time we were here in 1847, there were 3 settlers in there. What the fuck is going on? Why is it auto-scrolling? And their Aboriginal wives. This time, only the women remained. And they were not the same. Tattooed their eyes were red with blood, and dead animal carcasses were strewn around the camp. They slept on the floor beside corpses. We drank and danced with them, and one played a strange musical flute with sounds we never heard before. One of them took me to a hut. While I was at it between her legs in the dark, Matthews came with a torch. You could see that above me, dead husband was hooked on the roof. Skin over his face dried like a 100-year-old apple. Bones and cloves. He was, his mouth open and distorted in an endless shout. Oi, oi, oi. You can still see his eyes alive and rolling, looking at me. The witch was laughing hard while wiping her thighs, and her teeth filed to the point of a wolf or a shark. Fled this cursed place, leaving the witches behind. Okay. That doesn't sound healthy. Case closed. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Happened in Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Ivan Street and was heading towards Oak Street, but I saw it. Reed Heights, Washington Street, Oak Street. So, Reed Heights. Where's Washington Street? Hey, I want to see Washington Street. Is Washington Street? Western Reed Heights, Washington Street between Ivan Street and Oak Street. I don't see Oak Street. Oh. Washington Road between Oak Street, which goes through there. Ivan Street, which goes through there. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Boingy is incredibly massive. Thing was running so fast you didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window. Vision struck me immediately. He saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with shaking hands, something like a last will. Then he saw the thing stalking him. Feet on pointy legs, with a little face full of evil and hatred. It's shrieking, I can't forget it. Maybe get out of Cthulhu Town. Why do I have hand grenades? He says, building another hand grenade. I was very much skimming over that note we just read. But I'm fairly certain the overall synopsis is there was a woman who killed her man and strung him up, and he was dead. And that was about all I remember before I zoned out. Is there a boat up here? There's a boat up here. A boat! Brrr. Holy shit, you can Tokyo drift this thing. I can perform the Suez maneuver. Okay. Now. You forget about the Suez Canal getting blocked off. That was my favourite thing a few years ago. I want more boats to get wedged in there. My favourite lore is how the captain was like drawing a dick on the map using his boat path before he went into the fucking thing. Which you gotta think must have discredited his case afterwards when people were like, bro, were you trolling? Are you trolling? Did you do this on purpose? And it makes you wonder how many ship captains are just like sat there talking to their crew and they're like, alright, we got nothing to do while we wait to be let through. Veer to the right a bit, to the right, to the right. Right by 90. Smooth curve. Alright, go north, north, keep going north. Yep, that's it, we've drawn the penis. Oh fuck, I missed my turning. Am I just looking off into the right? I swear the model does this every so often, it just like course corrects itself wrong. That's why I don't use it too much. It just irks me when I see myself looking off in the wrong direction. VC Face, the software that I'm using, is not immediately great, but maybe it's just my face being a really weird shape. They got a really weirdly shaped head. Okay. I'm like every generic Star Trek human that just looks... Star Trek alien that looks like a human but just has a weird head. Cute shaped face. Ooh. What we up to, lads? Oh my god, he can use the Force! Look at him, he's using the Force! He's not even connecting with that guy, he's just straight up using the Force. Damn, shit here's more dire than it looked. Straight up full town of fucking Force wielders now. This looks about right. Hello? I'm here for the ambush. Don't play coy with me, game. I know you always ambush me with enemies. Gunpowder. I gotta rub myself up against everything in case my vision goes blurry. Because that's the game's cue for... You can interact with a random fucking environment object if you use your Force sense. Ooh. Digging the posters. Why would you have that just, like, in a random room now. In your hospital. I'm assuming this place is a hospital. That blood print? What up? You're gonna get attacked. I'm like ready to be attacked. My attacker? Art thou here? Oh, thou wantst me to climb another staircase. Understood, that means I can just loot this entire area down here. Whilst remembering to rub myself against every wall just in case. This is how detectives did things back in the day, okay? Back before forensics swooped in and said, you can't rub yourself against the walls, you'll leave DNA evidence. Like, shut up, nerds. I'm a big, cool detective. I get to rub myself against walls. Binge. Hello? Hello? My dearest comfort, if my scrawl is an illegible scribble, forgive me. The shock of what I have delivered from the poor young woman's womb has affected my nerves. Her guttural screams still ring in my ears, and her love tragedy lurks near where I hide. Had my attendant not been attacked first, I would have certainly shared her fate. A wriggling abomination that erupted from the waist belly leapt at her body. It attached itself to the nurse's throat. A wet smacking sound. Pulled behind it. Torn umbilical cord tore out the... Okay. Soaked her gown. Stunned, you looked into the mother's bulging eyes as she convulsed and bit off her tongue between clenched, grinding teeth. Falling backwards in horror, I crawled behind a medical cabinet in the operating theatre. I can now hear the slushing movement of the afterbirth sliding across the floor as the terrible infant silently approaches. I write this count on my surgical mask, the sturdy pen you gifted me last year in the Oakmont Commons. May it now serve faithfully as my only weapon against the deformed babe. Sincerest, Sebastian. He died. I feel like it's more just uncomfortable than horror. It's like, ew. Ew. Falling from heights deals half the damage. What if I just don't fall at all, though? Gain even more XP from all sources, good call. Remain sane for longer. Remain sane for far longer than any other human. I've seen some shit, guys. Man-eating eels deal half the damage while you're swimming. I haven't met any yet. So am I gonna, like, melee this child to death yet? At least we solved the case. Ooh. From behind. That place on a map. Western Advent near the corner of Murdoch Avenue and Oak Street. Western Advent. Murdoch Avenue and Oak Street. You know where Oak Street is. There's Murdoch Avenue. Near the corner of Murdoch Avenue and Oak Street. Anywhere around here. Wow. How you say? Hour. You know, the amount of time I haven't been using my 3D model, I could very well have gotten away with just saying, like, this is my model debut, everyone. Here it is, it's my 3D model. Can you imagine if I just farmed clicks like that? What game be this? This be Sinking Cities. It's a detective-y based game, where I'm a based detective. It's just me, or has this house always been slightly slayed? Oh my god, it is. This house is slightly tilted to the right. That's what's been bugging me. Keep in Freehold D. No, Freehold D and sheet. Keep up with the programming here. So am I gonna get attacked on the way out? By, like, a demon baby? I mean, like... I don't think I am, but the game's building up atmosphere like I'm gonna be. You can really attack me with anything at this point in time. I've got a gun, and I've got a shovel, and I know how to use both. Not gonna attack me? Well, I guess that's someone else's problem now. Lol. Oh! That's like a little back area! Oh, it's adorable! I thought this was the front door. No, it's just like a... what a peaceful little area. Okay. I'm off. See you later, demon child. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. That's really not far at all. But while I'm here... no, not a single teleport nearby. Here in my boat. Just finished driving it around the San Francisco hills. In my new garage. You know what I like more than boat? Nothing. Hey, the corner off. No, he's dead, dude. Let me in. Understandable. Oh, let me in. Understandable. If I sound a bit different today, it's because I've got a fan pointed at me, by the way. Gonna put that one right on the table now. I don't really care if the noise sounds different, as long as I'm understood. And I'm staying cool. So what we got? Put me through my enemies in here. Got one of these dudes. Yeah. This guy's hot. Excuse me. I mean, you know, honestly, it makes sense. Oh, goddammit. Yeah, we got one down. Jabbies. I'm feeling good. Click, click. Use the other gun for a while. Keep to rebuild the bullets for. Orwin kind of fucks me sometimes, because I swear it just swerves off into the side. Okay. I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent, and near Oak Street I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter, and another about to strike him from behind. Somehow, I was both spectator and the sitting man, but no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seemed I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head. It took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. Sucks to suck, I guess, buddy. Some more you D-bags down here? See, the thing about Eldritch Horror is it really relies on you being scared of the unknowable shit. But the thing is, I'm too stupid to care. So I don't think that any form of Eldritch Horror can really faze me. I feel like really big sea monsters would scare me, though. Like, really, really big ones. Like, if you put me up against that, and I didn't have a gun, I'd be pretty scared, you know? Remember we played that other Cthulhu-y game a while back on stream? You guys might remember. One with the lighthouse and you explored the island. And it was those big monoliths and a couple puzzles. And in the end, it turns out that you were Cthulhu all along. Woo! I don't know. It's me writing Eldritch Horror. Cthulhu was inside of us all along. It's me wishing that I could write Eldritch Horror. And like halfway through accidentally writing Eldritch Erotica. Hello? Oh, there must be another floor. My bad. So I'm looking for a man who's been struck to death. Oh, I can usually loot those. I feel a little bit upset that I couldn't loot that one. Is that a little health kit for me? No, it's a brain kit. Speaking of health kits, though. Oink. My bad. Okay. Yeah, what we got here? My dear Clara, it has been years since we last saw each other, and I can't sleep without looking at the picture you sent me of your family. Okay. I wish I had something to show but pictures of the place. It would only bring you nightmares. What was I thinking when I left our hometown? I feared that I might be losing my sanity. Remember Dumont, my neighbor that works for the docks? I mentioned him in previous letters. He was always a good friend. But I don't know what happened. He started screaming in the middle of the night. chanting about lost cities and saying strange words. I was never a religious man, but I don't know how to explain his condition through science. I see strange things each time I look out the window, and I don't know if they're really there, or if it's just my mind playing with the mist. Somehow the mad words of my friends start to make more sense each time I look at those wild and incomprehensible shapes. I'll return home as soon as I have enough money to do so. I hope to survive all this. Your beloved brother Victor. I just heard someone load a gun. Oh my god. Dude, what? Yo! Come on down to Sheepwood Town. I'll fucking kill him, man. Boink. Gotta give this guy the boink. 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 This guy's really not very good at hitting me. There we go. Can't loot that guy for bullets. Despite the fact he looks very bullet lootable. I can't believe his neighbor went crazy and probably shooted him. Can't take that. That's where we were at. That's right. Plus upstairs. More hellhounds for me to defeat. Just heard some slurping noises. And I wasn't making them. But I could make some slurping noises. You guys want sheep slurping ASMR? Press 1 in the chat for yes, and literally anything else for no. This interactive experience you guys get. You don't even have to pay me for it. Oh, there's just nothing upstairs? Cool. How sad. Well, it was probably the monster upstairs. As if that was the plot twist of the entire game. The detective just turns to the camera and in his weird, stupid Detective Gravelly voice just says, "It was the weird monster man all along." And then the credits just start rolling. RVBGCW. Facebook. I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they'll talk to me? This began after a vision on Reed Heights and the crossing of Ivan Ward and Baker Street. There were men naked and covered in blood. A room without doors or windows, surrounded by dark holes and pipes. He was cutting himself piece by piece and feeding with copper marrows. They were whispering with voices so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? Reed Heights, near the crossing of Baker and Ward Street. Baker Street, Ward Street. Baker Street. There's Ivan Street. And then the crossing of Baker, Ward, and Ivan Street. Baker, Ward, Ivan. Boop. Okie dokie. Time to go investigate your spooky murder. These things give you really just like not a lot of... And then I stop talking because like I want to simulate the experience of me not getting anything. New location discovered. Infested area. That there. Reading the paper in the rain, huh? Underwater treasures. Absolutely. I mean, when half the sea's underwater, there's probably some underwater treasures out there. I don't imagine that a lot of... You know, I was about to say, I don't imagine that a lot of electricity is very prevalent right now. Those look like electric bulbs to me. So yeah, maybe don't explore all of the underwater areas. Yo, fast travel point over there. Let's go. Let's go. I've also set the model to auto blink because it can't actually track when I'm blinking. You guys are just gonna have to trust me when I say my blink's a cure. There we go. So, a man around here was feeding the pipes, huh? Was it this house? Incidentally, it was. It was this house. I've learned that we can just murder most common ants with a shovel. Which is why the only time I'm ever scared of this game is when it sicks like really big ants on me. There we go. Now that I know I've got frag grenades on my person right now, I should probably go test them out on the lad upstairs by the sounds of things. Excuse me. Got no idea where he is. Clean water. Get up here, my lad. No. Uh-huh. Okay. The enemy spawned a bit funny. That's fine. By the sounds of things, so did that one too. Unless it's in the basement? I never found a way to get to the basement. Oh, but there is a basement. Probably the same way I usually get to a basement, honestly. Not the same way I usually get to a basement. Okay. I'm gonna get down there and sort out that guy's infernal yabbering then. New adjective just dropped. And we're just gonna have to put up with it. So hard to investigate in these conditions. And the most common decency you could have is being quiet while I investigate, but no. You just won't do that. Why is that character going a little bit batty right now? Why is my vision going just mildly fucky? Nothing worth looking at. Go upstairs then. Whatever. Can't be expected to solve them all. I'm not Sherlock Holmes. The sort of work ethic I bring into the workplace is why you should hire me. I have a very realistic outlook on things. Oh, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are calling. I think you'll recall that I have expressed concern about the drains in my bathroom numerous times over the last month. Obviously, rattles, clunks, and gurgles are of no concern to you, as you're yet to make a single visit despite your assurances. What about the voices, Mr. Bigley? Will they be enough to get your wrench in hand? Well, it's too late. No amount of tinkering or knot tightening can take back the offer they've made. How can I refuse? Say all I have to do is come down and join them. They've shown me a way. I don't like or understand it, but they say they've done it many times and I need a sharp knife. I'll join them piece by piece, and when I'm all gone, up here I will be whole again down there. Whole and glorious. I'm nervous, but they've assured me. They said you assured me too. No, I have no choice. They've offered immortality, ecstasy, and secrets unbound. But best of all, Mr. Bigley, the pipes are silent down there. I have been assured. How'd he get all that in? Understandable. Case closed. He's dead for real. I was walking the Lambert Street in Eastern Redoit when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but but a noise. Hissing radio started growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after. I passed Bullock Street towards Elog Street. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios talking to him. He was dying. I felt it. And when it happened, the vision was gone. Okay. Eastern Reed Heights. On Lambert Street between Helog Street and Bullock Street. Lambert Street between Helog Street and Bullock Street. Okay. And we can get rid of this one. And this one. We have yet to solve this one. Let's not hold on to a grenade like by accident. I believe the pipe's called that guy. There any loot upstairs? Make it worth my time. I need some gunpowder. I'm like stocked up to the 9s on loot. Nope. I can craft like an incredible amount of grenades too. Like, what more do I need? What up, dude? You can't get to me. I'm actually really not sure why this is here if I can't go down there and kill him. It feels intentional. Alright, we'll take a left, travel there, and then we can walk up there, and hopefully there's another fast travel point in the north. Thank God for the fast travel. Loading, 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 loading. Not sure how I'm going to be infiltrating the Fish People Society when all I've done so far is get like a couple of them killed and convicted. Brrr. I like how obvious the game is as well. They literally call them Innsmuffers. Take a left down here. Why is the running animation so silly in this game? It just doesn't feel natural at all. Alright, here's your fast travel down here. I'll be the judge of that. I'm sorry. What's going on over here?
What's your problem?
Oh, nothing? Cool. Just a graphical bug then. Excuse me. Alrighty. One of these here buildings. I don't remember what the thing was. Did I even bother reading it? Something about radio static. Almost certainly in here. And you got myself a grenade. I'll set it up. Set up the fucking... Thank you. Just in case it comes down here. You know? I'm responsible like that. Bonk. There it is. Oh, fuck, it's laggy. Looking at this creature generates lag. I was in the Marines, I know how to craft grenades. Oh. They never taught me how to use them properly. Ha, get trapped. Idiot. Yo! Did I kill it? Yo! Let's fucking go! Wait. Is undulating? Stay down, you bastard. Yeah, off to hell you go. We got him. Why is there a body? There we go. That's how we're going to be taking those guys down from now on. Just an incredible amount of grenades and traps. It's really fucking cheap to make grenades, are you kidding me? 2 metal scrap, 2 cordite, 2 rags. And you can just pop out a grenade, can you? 3D sheep, you must smooch. You may attempt a single smooch. A little smoochy smooch. I'm gonna have to write an addendum in the Anarchist's cookbook. Addendum. It's really easy to make grenades. This is 19 something. My name's I don't know. I'm lost in the stack. I don't know anything. I've lost it all. My mind's nothing but stack and interspersed with bits of radio serial. It was my life. No, my life, my existence. I hear names. Margaret, Jonathan, Albert. I hear dates, places. June 7, 1912, at a church on a hill. It's these bits that I live for. It's the static I will end my life for. Every day for as long as I can remember, the static has gone louder. I have sunk deeper as the voices grow quieter. They are being replaced. I am losing what little I have left. New voice, unintelligible, yet one I understand more clearly than any radio program in my head. I fear for what I will become when I can no longer hold on. I'm choosing to go before the static or the voice within it becomes me. Goodbye, Oakmont. I have sunk even further than you. Skill point! I want to grab way more crafting materials. Because clearly I'm one step ahead of the game, and I'd like to continue being one step ahead of the game. I just took down an enemy I'm pretty sure the game didn't want me to be able to, like, square off against yet. And all it took was blowing myself up just a little bit. But it's okay, because I was in the Marines. We can take a grenade. It's that classic... it's that classic Marine training, where they all sit you down in a room and they just lob a grenade in so that the Marines can build up a resistance to grenades. That's true, by the way. Trust me. Oh god, the lag is so beautiful. Can't carry anymore. But anyway, welcome on in, Jazzy. I hope you're having a good day. I'll give you a little sneaky ow, ow. That's just for you. You don't tell anyone I did that. What a fucking suspiciously empty corner. For real, though. Yeah! Rapid descent. Oh, my fucking legs! Leg moment, leg moment, leg moment, leg moment. It's gonna be me after I accidentally fucking open an elevator shaft one day and the elevator's not there and I just plummet. And I'm just like, oh, leg moment, leg moment. As I'm slowly dying. Letters from Oakmont. Doing good here. Tonight the air forced me to leave the hotel. Putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. Remember a huge apple tree and thought it may be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid the hotel owner would see my seizures. Visions occurred when I was a few blocks from the apple tree, walking E. Brown Street in Central Shells. Felt like I was drowning. I ran forward, and when I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I needed all my will to fight the desire to go to the mare and sink into its depths. Central Shells. I don't know where Central Shells is. Allgrove Advent coincide for Shells. Central Shells, E. Brown Street to the east, to the corner of Michael Street. E. Brown Street to the east. To the east of the corner with St. Michael's Road. Where the fuck is St. Michael's Road? St. Michael's Road. To the east of the corner. St. Michael's Road, Ebrahim Street, to the east of the corner. Maybe here? Call of the Ocean. Not to be confused with the Call of Cthulhu. That's a book. Maybe. Never tagged that? Damn, I'm stupid. Bump. Not me just casually bullying police officers. So they can get away with it. And I go down here. And I'll walk. Wait, pro, quo. It's a very silly word. Phrase? Adage? I don't know. Yeah. North by St. Michael's. Then go. Gang isn't good for the baby. Oh, what baby? Me, I'm the baby. You are baby. Surprise Banui cakes? Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, Banui. Cyclops 2. Electric Boogaloo. Brrr. What is this cider mill? You retracted my inner Devoner, and now I must know. Let me off at the cider mill. Let me explore the cider mill. Let me in, you. Go on. Oh, you don't want me to have no cider, do you? Me fucking boat stuck. Not stuck enough, though. One then it won't go with my cider. Don't need it to begin with. Off and I go. East of the corner. It's pretty east of the corner, mate. Door. No. Door. Door flip! I can't door flip, Jazzy. I'm stupid. Haven't been attacked by anything yet. These enemies are so easy to fight, because their AI bugs and you can just sort of walk backwards a bit while attacking them. And you can just sort of shovel them to death. Time to dig these guys a grave. Make sure I'm up in prim and proper condition. Boop, boop, and boop, boop, boop. I feel like I'm cheesing the game every time I do that to him. Can't carry any more gunpowder. Really? I'm up at 25. Man, spending bullets sure is for idiots, huh? Do a flip, says Jazzy. Not doing a flip. I don't remember what I'm doing here. Something about an apple tree? And what is it? Press speed. You felt the water surrounding you, pressing you. You need all your will to fight the desire to go to the mare and sink into its depths. Yo! Squid. Yo! Green rock. My cherished flock, Kay, I believe has forsaken us, assuming of course any such being exists. Are we to die frightened? Are we to die mad? Death would be merciful indeed in the face of the second flood. There will be no rainbow to blossom over our corpses. The sea beckons to me in a way Scripture never has. As she has always done, since beasts who would be men oozed from her briny womb. I will go to seek her soon and draw her salt-laden baptismal breath into my own lungs. May she forgive us for our hubris. Your shepherd, Reverend Zechariah James Baker. Sleeper digs these guys. I do. I dig them. Like, man. From the old one till... Ew, squid juice. Loot the place up, although I'm, like, very much near full inventory at this point. I think investing into the melee skill really early has helped me save a lot of fucking ammo. Because, like, enemy comes at me and I'm like, okay, bet. Minute for those skills that give me more carrying capacity now, honestly. Nothing down here. Boo. So, me and my friend used to do a little bit of urban exploration, which is keywords for breaking into abandoned buildings to have a look around. And there was this one pub at this point in time where some fucking keen urban explorers just fucking ripped, like, a panel off the side so you could just break in and, like, explore. And apparently this place got a fire done in it and then it, like, ran out of business and then it just closed. And it's in such a weird spot. We went and explored it and the basement's really spooky. No matter how different my visions may be, they're always so frightening. Today it was men. He left a house in Southern Old Grove on Warwick Street, somewhere between Seaside and Hillside Streets. Our eyes met and I immediately felt a burning exultation, a wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching him, embracing, kissing. The vision was so intense I bent in two and threw up all of my breakfast. He walked past saying something like, "Cursed newcomers," and I prayed he would stop to help me. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around this man. 7 Old Grove. Warwick Street between Seaside Street and Hillside Street. There's Warwick Street between Seaside Street and Hillside Street. So here's Hillside Street. So where's Seaside Street? Seaside Street? Yeah. So somewhere over here. Jazzy, do a flip! You gotta go film the film, bye-bye. Okie dokie, love you. Let me know how it goes. And again, we can still hang out later if you want. Brrr. This is what happens when you queue around here. I want to hang out with you. Be careful. It's probably the fastest fast travel point. Technically, the fastest fast traveler is me. We talk about the big fucking stone in the distance over there and how not cool it is. Whatever. You know, just whatever. Whatever. You know about anything. Yo! That's quite an interesting statue. To the unsung heroes of the Underground Railroad who kept the flame of freedom alive. What Underground Railroad? Time to go break into someone's fucking house. It's free. Getting better at identifying open doors. That one over there probably doesn't open. That one over there, certainly not. That one over there, solid maybe. Uh-oh. Recognize that symbol, I think. I think that symbol means big spooky evil dude. I'm right. Excuse me. Can it not get through the door? Never mind. Oh, we got it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Do excuse me. Bonk. Those guys get completely blocked by doors. Pogus to know. We ran out of grenades doing that, but again, Grenades are cheap. This guy's getting incredibly easy to kill. It's extraordinary, incredible, fabulous. I was right. I told him we weren't alone. The ocean's talking to me, and now that it's flooding in, the ocean brings them with him. All these buffoons who would laugh behind my back. They now fear these wonders. At the sight of these magnificent specimens, they run in all directions, screaming. They do not realize the incredible chance they have to admire them, to contemplate their splendor, and to get close to these creatures. Closer, always closer. I will finally be recognized for my talent. One of these creatures might even carry my name. I will be praised by all the universities. They can't ignore me now. They'll stop thinking I'm mad. Oh joy, what a pleasure. Come see me. I await your arrival. I will take good care of you. And then I go into the next room and he's like a body on the floor, right? No, it seems like it went well for him. Good on that guy. Honestly. One day one of these notes that I read is going to say the words Among Us in it. And I expect someone to immediately clip it. Just for perfect frame of me saying Among Us. And anything less and I will be disappointed with you, chat. I'm just kidding. Enjoy the stream to your own pace. Comma. Lemay. Sauce. That meme has never died, and I'm so happy about it. There was a time when memes had, like, a fucking expiry date. It feels like they really don't die anymore. You said it for the sake of Among Us? No, that's fine. It's a little bit sus like that, you know? Really am just full of fucking gear. You think me foolish? Make a wall. And then make a way. Bonk. I really appreciate my ability to just beat everything to death. Excuse me. I gotta jab myself with needles real quick. Excuse me. So as Among Us came out, an assortment of memes came out too. And those memes will never die. They won't. There's no expiration date on Among Us memes. They're the ultimate meme. Like, I'm gonna be years from now, and I'm gonna still be seeing a mole guy. Those creatures look like they've seen better days? Probably. I don't want to be, like, rude to them, though. I don't want to judge. Let me remember to... I can make firebombs now, and they're all so incredibly cheap. What gives, game? Are you stupid or something? Stop giving me the ability to make such cheap and good weaponry. I will immediately overuse it. Oh. Lot of bones. Lot of bones in the basement. Lot of them. This is probably fine. You got any more loot for me to take on the way out? Yeah, you do. It's just... I feel like I cracked the perfect skill point allotment. Just immediately. And now the game is just... This game is my bitch. I'm going to destroy Cthulhu. Casebook. Mirrors, mirrors. I'm afraid someone stalked me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision of the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. I saw mirrors full of reflections. Someone trapped. Trying in vain to escape. The expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in reflections, but I've never caught a straight view of the stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. Seems it's time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. Western Advent. Corner of Purity Road and Oak Street. We just saw Oak Street, didn't we? Oak Street. Purity Road. Purity Road. Purity Road. Purity Road. Purity Road. Hello? Purity Road. That's really Western Advent. Western Advent, corner of Purity Road and Oak Street. So, it's underwater. What I'm getting from this location I want to get to is underwater. Just destroy Cthulhu before he destroys you. I'm pretty sure that's what happened in the original book. I'm pretty sure some dude, like, who was the first person to discover Cthulhu, as he was waking up, just accidentally rammed his boat into him. Or possibly did it on purpose. Is this game based off of one of Lovecraft's books? I don't think it's based off of one of them, I think it's more of an amalgam. Got a really long way to walk here. That stinks. Unless I just boat it. Boating sounds more fun. We'll boat it. Stay hydrated. I got some water. I accidentally kept knocking my fucking... Hello? Sir? Accidentally kept knocking my straw away from my mouth. I'm a little bit stupid. Only a little bit, though. A boat. Yeet. Never read any of Lovecraft's work. Gonna be honest, I've never read much. Gonna be honest, I can't read. Brr. I got my secretary who's unpaid. Every time there's a note, I make him read it to me. Brr. There'll be something out on the water for me to land at. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. Big trouble. Who left? Brr. Okie dokie. It was weird, because, like, between a year, 2 detective-based Lovecraft games came out. And I think people say that this one's the better one. The other one was just called Call of Cthulhu. Started when he was walking down this street, huh? Right at the corner, huh? Not a whole lot I can do here. Cheaper's 3D? Cheaper does a 3D sometimes, very rarely. I don't use this model a lot because of, it can be kind of buggy. Western Advent, corner of Purity Road and Oak Street. It's definitely here. Ah. Goodness. Hello, are you at a spooky house? Oh. Well, that's not so bad. He made a real ruckus now. No good reason. Ow. Stop it. I'm fucking busy. Let me go up there and beat the shit out of some eldritch monstrosity real quick. What the fuck? Where is it? Hello, sir. I'm here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Oh. That's incredibly unfortunate for you, because I can just lob grenades from safety. There's some fire. Did he just fall through the floor? Ooh! Never you mind. These creatures can just teleport to you. Now then, that's unfortunate. No, you don't. No, you don't. Catch me if you can, dummy. This is fine. Notice how unscared I am. Ah. Eldritch beings be savage, that's not fair. It's not fair. I don't get the ability to teleport, how come this asshole does? Come on down, dude. Just come down. I'm giving you the ability. Oh, that's how I get over here. Okay. Oh. I'm not hitting that. Oh, what? Oh, now I got spooky creatures in my visions. What? Yeah. Buddy, come back. Excuse me. I don't know if I literally just said this and got confused, but I hope you're having a good day, Nate. Ow, ow, ow. Can I turn off the wobbly effect? Hello? Hello? You know, with all these funky noises, you'd think I'm being chased or something. Where is he? There he is. I don't know how he got up there. Get off my screen, asshole. Oh, he's gone. No, he's not. Yeah! Victories for Sheeper. I will now proceed to increase save materials while crafting ammunition, explosives, first aid kits. I'm going to be crafting a lot of explosives because they're very cheap. Like, boom, boom, boom. Boom. Also wasted a couple bullets. It's okay. May need to temporarily stim myself up here. Excuse me. No insanity right now, please. I'm busy. I'm too busy to be insane right now. Everyone in this building is angry. Oh, there's another of yous? Okay. Ow. He's immediately dead. 3 grenades is all it takes, baby. I completely domed that dude. Aw, man, I've become like a real hunter of the Eldritch. Big shout out to me. We're doing fine, just chilling for now. I don't remember if I read that. Fuck. But I'm glad you're chilling. I hope you're having a good day. If not, point me at the thing that's causing you trouble and I'll go beat it up. Please don't point at me. I got up here, this place is blocked off. How did you get up on the roof? That's stinky. I don't be climbing the roof in the face of my enemies. Unless we're talking about Fallout, in which case I will just jump onto the roof to avoid like melee enemies. And watch as Todd Howard's AI tries to cope and sieve. It looked like the place, but it was a place for Sun. La 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 la. Nothing here. 45 ABP round. We don't even have that gun. The game's like giving me bullets for guns I don't even have, and I'm wrecking everything just fine with grenades and a shovel. Wait, how the fuck did I get upstairs in the first place? Oh, I climbed this cabinet. You're about to witness me actually start to lose my sanity. And then I went up here, and climbed up here. And then... Oh, so that's how this house wraps back around. Okay. Some thumbkin infrastructure right there. That hurt me. Damn it. Maybe I should get that fall damage perk. Game's gonna hurt me in stinky, stupid ways like that. Boink. Get my gun it. Western Advent. Corner of Purity Road and Oak Street. It's the only corner of Purity Road and Oak Street. It really could be anywhere around here. Except, hey, oh, it wasn't in there. What were we looking for in this one? Facebook. Uh-huh. You had a vision on the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street, so mirrors full of reflection. Okay. You got stalked by a really tall man. Which you could only see in the reflections. Yoink. If only I could just dive, I'd be able to find the building. Oh well. Hopefully this building doesn't repopulate in the time it took me to go faff around out there. But we'll have one final precursory sort of glance in here. See if there's anything I missed. Gotta keep an eye out for weird effects that crop up when I sometimes... Because, like, that's suspicious. Wait, no, the basement's just flooded. Obviously I can't get down there. It's under fucking water. Why is it still playing the combat-y music? Is it because I'm in an infected area? I don't feel very in danger right now, game. Nope, okay. Well, we tried. Just means it wasn't that building is all. No. 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 There we go. It's really easy to kill these guys suddenly. Like these guys, you just melee them a couple times. And then I recraft my explosives. I'm out of rags. We're in an XK class end of the world scenario right now. I'm out of rags. I need rags to make explosives. Excuse me, do you have any rags? You didn't. Hang on a fucking second. I can just get back here, can I? How come these guys get to teleport but we can't? That's what I'm saying. They should give me Cthulhu powers. Yo, there's some rags. I didn't realize how finite a resource rags were. That's really the only building we could sort of go into. I say sort of go into. Give me. Got some rags out of that. Good. You'll regret it. I'm really, really good at killing these guys now. That's kind of what happens when the game only has 4 enemies so far, though. I'm mad impressed at myself. Heal. Feeling great. I'm feeling empowered. I'm gonna fall like all great Greek heroes do, where I just like charge into battle full of hubris and fucking implode. Getting more rags though. Oh, he's no. He's like a champion version. And he's dead. And he exploded, knocking down his friend. But I didn't get XP for it. Oh, because he's not dead. Yeah. Die for real. Oh fuck, I'm out of grenades. Pop, pop. Aw, no, I'm out of rags. Oh. Looks like that's where the bouncing comes in, baby. Too much of a good thing, huh? The game's robbing me. Okay, before we go too much further into the infected area, I did say the corner of Oak Street and Purity Road. That is our clue. On a corner of Purity Road, which is Purity Road and Oak Street. We'll get back on track. While we're here. Hell yeah. Da-da-da-da. Chance to deal 2 times damage with guns will be great. That will also save us bullets. Fury Road and Oak Street. This is the corner of there. Try going down. Oh! Ah, we got that swirly symbol. That means that there's probably a big guy in here. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm kind of cunning, is prepare my big guy defenses. Or as we call them in the business, my ABDs, my anti-big guy defenses. Alright, throw some enemies at me then. I'm prepared. Said I'm prepared. There we go. Excuse me. I'm busy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh. Get out. Leave now. No. The man in the mirror. He's gone. Ever since this infernal flood began, I kept seeing him in the mirror. The man who stole my reflection. He wore my skin like a suit. There was nothing human beneath it. He knew I was on the other side and was looking straight at me. I covered every mirror in my house, but in vain. I could still see in the window panes. In every puddle, even in other people's eyes. The neighbor started to look at me strangely. I couldn't sleep. I saw his face in nightmares. And when I woke up, I heard whispers coming from the looking glass. But now he's gone. I uncovered the mirror to smash it to pieces, and he's gone. There's nothing in reflection at all, but I feel like I'm not alone. Ah, that'd be the worst. What? Honestly. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Ooh. I leveled up again. We're going to be crafting bullets more than we're going to be crafting first aid kits. Additional 10% chance to save materials when crafting. Okay. Just very good, honestly. Boop. We'll make ourselves another health kit. We can pick up our traps so we don't have to waste them. You can wasting our traps. Thank you so much. These quests are very minuscule right now. They're like the miscellaneous tab in Skyrim. Except even in Skyrim they sort of lead into something. These quests just kind of don't lead into anything. You go to a place, you find a thing, the game goes, you did it. Congratulations. You get a little bit of XP, that's it. Fuck off. Yoink. I don't like when the game doesn't render the outside for whatever reason. This doesn't feel like the sort of game that needs that much processing power that it couldn't just render the outside. We're gonna have to craft some new traps then. Wonderful. Very cheap. We'll say I have the ability to make those. Got one of those. Use one of those. Jeb. And we're good. Alright, final two. We got Lone Child. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. Thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today I went to the eastern streets of Coverside, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. I felt I was alone, forgotten, in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from outside. Couldn't run, couldn't hide. You just waited for Mum to return. Okay. Eastern Coverside. Or Coverside, maybe? Corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. St. Elmo Lane. Kingsport Street. Oh. Very close to a fast travel point. Thank you. What's the nearest one to me right now, though? What do you mean, near? God damn it. Boat? Why are you so far out, boat? Give me in the boat, give me in the boat. Fuck. Give me in the boat. There we go. If we just go into Advent, we can pass by the library way. I've had to kill a lot of Cthulhu's children. I imagine that doesn't put you in his good graces, but I also don't really care what fish God thinks. 3D Sheepa? 3D Sheepa. It's more likely than you might think. I got expressions. I could use them. I got, like, movement. I could do it. My character's looking off to the right for whatever reason. This is my favorite expression. Wow! No wonder Cthulhu settled here. Well, because of all of this fucking water. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I love water. I love democracy. Uh-oh. That's fine. We go up. And we fast travel. Look at. Hope you're having a good day, Mac. We're finishing up the sort of lost cases sort of thing, where it's just a bunch of weird people's letters, and we go to the places where the story concludes for them. This next one's over here. Ba-da-da-da. My ass feels weirdly uncomfortable. I'm going to reposition in my seat. This is a posture check. Okay, let me readjust the model because I know it's probably freaked off. Click and reset. Neutral position. Reset. There we go. I got a couple other facial expressions on this bad boy. We got smile. And we got sad. Then we got and then we got shitty and grin. Quick question, where do you get a hat like the people in this game? You mean a trilby? I think they're pretty common. I think I own one. I went for a stage in my life where I wanted to collect a bunch of hats. But hats are expensive and I had no money, so like, you know. You want a trilby? Again, I can't imagine they sell for much. You're still collecting hats? Hell yeah. I gave up on my hat collection when I realized they have a suspiciously wide upper head. Hide my enormous cranium, I'm sure. Okay. Eastern Curverside, the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Lane. So first I'll do a little precursory, see if there's any ports. Just steal them? I can't steal them though. My head's too small. Wide, rather. Massively wide. Oh, this is probably it. Yes, I was on the corner of St. Elmo's Lane and Kingsport Lane. And that's why I ended up fucking north of St. Elmo's Lane. This doesn't have any... Oh, fucking hell. Colony mistaken. Where the monsters coming now? I'll deal with them first. Not up here, so probably downstairs. Can't go downstairs, so probably upstairs. Are the streets canals? Yeah, the entire city's like basically underwater. Like, aside from the little areas of land we've got, most of it's just the sea now. Oh. Open sesame. You gonna sick monsters on me or what? Let me go read the note. Something about being scared, child. I don't know why mommy and daddy went. That's a 0. That's a 0. Wrote 0 now. 0 now. Mommy kissed me on the forehead and handed me Mr. Teddy and left so many days ago. I'm all by myself and Mr. Teddy and I are so cold and wet. If you have blankets, I'd be so happy. If you're nice people and you find this note. I live in a brown house with lots of flowers. But they're wet and sad now. My name's Timmy, and if you help me, we can be very best friends. Please, no monsters. I'm all red and sticky. So anyway, Timmy's fucking dead. Imagine if it were any other seasoning, like paprika. Open salt, open pepper. Open oregano. You know, I've been adding oregano to meals to, like, see if there's a noticeable taste difference, and I swear to God, I just can't taste it. Like, no matter how much I put in, I can't taste oregano. It has no noticeable taste, it's like background noise. Maybe just some shit oregano, but, like, you know. People really simp for the spice, and I can't taste it in anything. Is that all the game has to offer? No spooky? Not even a single spooky? Come on, guys, I'd take a spooky on you. You know you want to throw a spooky enemy at me. Or a spooky encounter with multiple enemies. Why didn't you? Oh. Okay. Laters. That leaves one. Which we already had marked this entire time. Because we went here early on and it had like a fucking super Titanic scale monster. You eat asshole? No, you be. Bibbidi bat and bibbidi beep. Yum. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Hey y'all. Welcome to my fucking TED Talk. They're good talking about the sheep problem. We want more of them. That is all. Salt and pepper is all you need for everything except the seafood. Hey, come on, you can try a little bit of paprika. That was on everything. I add a lot of pepper to most things, I'm gonna be honest. Even when entirely unnecessary. Also, this water is tasting like beef. I don't know why the water tastes like beef. I'm not gonna worry about it. Just mildest hint of beef. That's gonna be my perfume brand name. A hint of beef. Pepper. One last case. Full on woman. Oopsies. Well, we'll never know now. I accidentally scrolled by it too fast. Now there's no more thinking. It's like poor area pan over here. I'm not one to judge, I'm also incredibly poor. But I get by well enough. There we go, there's a house. Now then, I have grenades, and I'm not afraid to use them. Despite what some people might think, I'm very much active in throwing grenades. So, come hell or high water, or whatever nasty evil monster you want to throw at me. There he is. I remember you. Yeah, very difficult last time I was here. God damn it, I keep cancelling my attack. Oh. And then I set it on fire. Die now. Stop giving me film grain effects. I'm vastly aware that this is not a film. Oh, wow. Where's the big boy? Where's the big boy? Hey, he's large dude. Who needs money? Just trade shiny rocks. I've been saying that. No one listens to me. That guy can go on fire for a minute. Oh. You have the common decency to burn to death. Excuse me. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Dude, I put so many bullets into this guy. At least 2 grenades as well. Whoops. There we go. Christ. Well, can't say we didn't go out on a bang here. Went out on a couple of them. Oh, oh. Health. The healing light of sheep protects us all. Some alcohol, a single rags, which is very tragic, because I really want to make more grenades. I'm turning over a new lease in life where I'm very much into grenade weaponry. In video games, I've always thought grenades very much fucking meh, to be honest. Just meh. Didn't have a lot going for them, you know? Like, after you've blown up your first and second guy, like, what else is there? And then you start to fucking miss them and then you just feel like a fucking dummy. This is the Boom Boom arc. This is the arc where I start blowing stuff up. Oh. Little bit of black. It ain't never hurt no one, but it hurt sheepers' feelings. Wah! As we all know, my feelings are the most important here. Why do I have a grenade? I must have picked it up. That's so poggers. I now have 3 grenades again. Now I'm gonna beat these guys up. One at a time, please. Out you come. One at a time, please. You didn't take it one at a time, and now I'm going to beat you all to death. Dead one at a time. Now I gotta jab myself with weird needles. Okay. You know, I've never had a fear of needles. I know so many people that have a fear of needles, and it's weird to me. Like a secret room. Hey, William Sheeple, why not VC anymore? You just kind of disappeared. You mean like in the little server? I was in there last night. The back room's window was broken when I woke up from my nap, so I'm gonna go look for Mum. She kind of gotten too far yet. I'm sure she'll listen to me when I find her. Sometimes when I take her food to her, she looks at me weird, like she remembers me. Sometimes she even reaches out for the slot and tries to grab my hand. But I do what you said and stand behind the white line and push the tray stick. And she cries, "Really hope she'll get better soon. Don't worry, Dad, I'll find her and bring her home. Love you, Rachel." That's fucking strange. I also just got like 1,000 XP. You never see me anymore? I'm about. I'm like here and there. I'm like all over the place. Keepers everywhere. Sometimes. Okay. We did it though. We finished the Letters from Oakmont. Now to do field research, where we're helping a doctor understand these creatures. Dutch Grant asked me to check a shop on Ward Street in Western Reed Heights. Luke tried to shoplift there and was attacked by a huge wild beast. I have to find out how it could have appeared in a locked building. Western Reed Heights. Between Bourbon Road and Sam Reed Street. Bourbon Road. Sam Reed Street. Oh, cool. Is that Yellow King Avenue? Pog. How stupid do you think I am, game? Sam Reed Street, Bourbon Road. Could be anywhere over here, then. That's stinky. We might as well mark the other one while we're here. Dr. Grant asked me to investigate an ill-famed restaurant located in Eastern Reed Heights on Willow Lane between Harold Street and Bullock Street. Between Harold Street and Bullock Street. So here's Harold Street. Where's Bullock Street? Why is my northern map here not marked? Wait, what the fuck? Why is my northern map not marked? What happened? Your luck, still love you all. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good day. Eastern Reed Heights, Willow Lane, between Harold Street and Bullock Street. So we can assume that there's Bullock Street, there's Willow Lane, there's Harold Street. What? Willow Lane. Between Harold Street and Bullock Street. So we're just going to assume it's anywhere between here and there. Letters from Oakmont complete. Yoink. Jumping out of windows is very unhealthy. Okay, really solving some quests here. I'll take her right. Yeah. A little lefty left. The heat is starting to build up. Nah, it's fine. This is a pleasantly cool day. I don't know what you're talking about. Brrr. Okay. Enough time. I sunk a bit into my seat. Possibly. Go up around here. Head towards the objective.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
A lot of things I say sound like copium, but I am genuinely trying to mentally prepare myself for the fact that it's only going to get warmer as the years go on. Thank you, climate change, very cool. But climate change doesn't necessarily have to mean it's warmer everywhere. Could also get a bit colder somewhere. Maybe. I want colder colds. Is that also coming? I can take some hotter hots with some colder colds. Ooh, infested area. That actually gave me a skill point. Nanny. 10% chance to save materials when crafting everything. I could really save scum crafting at this point. You just want to not burn or freeze? I'd like to freeze. More than I'd like to burn. That's where I'm at mentally. If I get the choice, I would rather freeze. Okay, immediately a problem. Followed by near immediate solutions. If you're having Cthulhu problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems and Cthulhu ain't one. Yeah. Oh. Let me find some cover. You guys can literally just teleport to me. That's the rudest shit. Bonk. Bonk. Hey, fuck you. Don't fucking hit me with your stinky breath. Not a cleanest combat ever. But certainly a combat ever. Bom, bom, bom. The rudeness, I know. They can't keep getting away with this. As I continue to not teleport at them. And they just keep warping into my face like, hello, we're the spooky boy. We just save crafting resources twice? Beautiful. Thank you so much, random chance events. It's more ABP rounds, but again, we don't have an ABP. If Ginger was here, he'd tell me all about what an ABP is. Pop, pop, pop. Boink. Boink. One down? Will one down? Can't see anything. I've killed it though. There we go. Oh, it's one of those dudes that just keeps depositing the, like, mist. Haven't seen these guys since they first showed up. Oi! Thank you. Okay. I just can't. Can you fuck up? Please? Thank you. Alright, I can see around now. Got a little sneaky helga. Oh, I don't want to go through the full thing. A little bit of the thing. But yeah, our location could be anywhere between here to here. So, better start trying doors. That one doesn't work. We're still doing infested area music. Feels a little unnecessary. I can tell it's an infested area. Play some relaxing music like instead, because that's like mentally where I'm at. Oh, nice try. Bonk. 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 Use your jump attack at me. There we go. You fool. You buffoon. You imbecile. You dingoes. It's just really useful, the ability to melee all of these enemies to death. You think I would build, like, a little bit of tolerance to, like, the spookies after a while? Like, especially after we've killed so many of them in quick succession. Over the course of checks notes the entire game. Got some rags. Gimme. More ammunition. Bonk. 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 There we go. Excuse me? Just a Molotov sat on a bench? Excellent. Someone else here was prepared and it wasn't just me. Well, penis, it wasn't on that block. We can try the next block over. You here? Anywhere in this area, good luck. Oh, I've got a fucking brick now. Come on, mate, I can throw a fucking brick. Oh, hell no. I ain't like you big boys. Nah, fuck you. Get fucked, mate. Oh, you're not fucking dead, are you? Oh, have some fucking fire then, mate. Oh, hell yeah, burnt to death. Be a little roar attack, mate. Go on. Have a little jumpy. You missed, mate. Incomprehensible British. Let's fucking go, lads. Come on, England. Kill those fucking enemies. This is why I am the most terrifying eldritch horror here. Any point in time I can switch to British. That's why Cthulhu better fear me. It's a good thing fucking Ryleth never existed, because the British Empire would have got there. It would have been all over Ryleth, like, yep, this is ours now. Me trying to bait Cthulhu out of hiding. He's gonna be like, hey, fuck you. He's gonna be like, haha, down. British rule over and under the waves. Exactly. Excuse me. I like the grenades just stay where I throw them. Unbelievably useful. Yeah. Thank you. Again, the sheer amount of skills I'm getting just because I know I can kill those guys really easily is beautiful. We could get some more health. Set traps twice as quickly. Traps hold enemies in place longer. Sharpened teeth traps penetrate deeper into enemies, damage increase. Grenades and firebombs have increased range. Grenades and firebombs are more destructible. Immediately going straight for it. Boink. That'd be a fucking weird-ass Cthulhu story. Queen Victoria's fucking biggest British Empire of all time just rocks up to Cthulhu and fucking just fires cannons, honestly. Ranks. Yes! We got the weird chance. We've now got 3 grenades again. More rag. More eggs? Nope. One ingredient we're really lacking right now. Need more rag so I can blow up more enemies. Imagine if you've meshed, like, steampunk together with eldritch horrors as a genre. Is that him? Is that Shmo Shabelle? More Shabella. It's me, Sean Connery. Hi Seb. I hope you're having a good day today, you beautiful bee. Let me in. Continue. Yushiba has this game incredibly poorly optimized, surprisingly. You wanted to get it, but you weren't sure. I'm sort of vibing with just like going around solving these like quests, but most of the quests end with me finding a note unless they're main quest lines. Boink. But I do like when we're on like a main sort of searching quest, and the game's like, go and find this fucking thing. And you go and you look, and you get really detective-y, and then it's like, huh. Well, according to these notes, we have to go and search in Piss Avenue. But I don't know where Piss Avenue is, so you like open your map and you like find Piss Avenue. Repeat how you feel about this game. You were listening to you on speakers and then you realize you can't fully appreciate your voice without high quality headphones. I like the game, personally. I think in terms of detectiving, it's got some fun moments where you can like go check out archives, but most of the time it's been sort of stuff like this where I've just been wandering around and then I get attacked and then I throw a grenade. This is gonna hurt me if I don't kill him. There we go. But a Spartan said, if, famously. If I don't kill him. But yeah, like, you can craft grenades. Like, really cheaply. That's, like, what I'm here for. Those things look like something out of the Forest of Silent Hill. You're right, they do look like forest creatures. I want to play the forest, though. Sheeper. Hello. That's me. I'm Sheeper. Sheepy Bam Daddy. You been down lately so you can wrap your small bee self up in your arms? Yeah, you may come for cuddles, yes. Sheeper eagerly provide cuddle. It's the point of sheep, boys. We're like the floofy ones. Stab myself with weird needles that I find in weird basements and weird places. Don't worry about it. Alrighty. Yeah, right now we're looking for random building in between Bourbon Street and Sam Reed Street, I think? Ward Street. Between Bourbon Road and Sam Reed Street. Ward Street. Ward Street. Where the fuck is Ward Street? Where's fucking Ward Street? Oh fuck, where's Ward Street? Sam Reed Street and Bourbon Street keep going. Ward Street's all the way down there. I'm so far in the wrong area. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Ward Street between Bourbon Road and Sam Reed Street. Okay. I could bolt all the way around the outskirts. What a fucking drive. Take off your clothes. Bold of you to assume that I would stream fully clothed in this weather. I've actually been considering an idea recently that's very terrifying, but at the same time could really work. Where what I'm considering is the possibility that I wear more layers on top of what I'm already wearing to accumulate myself to better hotter temperatures, so I can take the heat more. It's so hot outside, isn't it? Your room was on fire earlier. I would be a lot worse for wear if I didn't have this, like, fucking fan on at full blast. That's why my voice might sound mildly distorted. I feel like I'm proposing an idea that will just give me heat stroke. But at the same time, I've had heat stroke before. I can survive it again. As long as I stay hydrated, I should be alright, right? 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 You would melt? I would melt. I'm Sheep Boy. But how else am I going to survive on the planet Dune? There he is. You hear him stomping round upstairs? Wait, no, where the fuck is he? Yo, Eldritch asshole. You wear 2 thick layers of clothes, but in between 2 layers you put ice packs all over it so you're like a moving freezer. An interesting idea. You could like terrify people outside. They'll be like, what the fuck, how are you wearing all of those layers? And you'll be like, haha, that's a secret. I didn't walk. Really expected that to walk. Ow. How about these traps then? I should have expected that to not do anything. Oh, it did some damage, and the guy exploded. Pog. Pop, 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 pop. Bonk. And a bonk. You can always be the first layer. We now have to do detective work now that this place is free of jerks. Which just implies I need to walk around and rub myself against every surface until something happens. So yeah, enjoy this montage of Sheeper rubbing himself on objects. Winky face. Oh,
Those bags stink worse than a barrel of rotten fish. Or Fisk, whatever.
what? Rotten Fisk? Neophyte, the second mother blesses you. Your servitude has been noticed. You will have the chance to join the inner circle and see our mother with thine own eyes. Our brothers carry the bodies of her abandoned children. Prove yourself worthy, prepare a place where they can be hidden and forgotten forever. In return, the second mother will embrace you and grant you her generous gifts. What's your favorite kind of movie or show? Favorite kind of movie? I really enjoy horror movies. I also really enjoy like taking the piss out of horror movies, like especially when they have the tried and true method of like, haha, this horror movie is set in the Christian mythos and it was like a demon or a nun's satanic ritual was the one that really annoyed me, because that's what nuns are known for doing, satanic rituals that summon demons. I don't really watch shows. Something about long-form content I can't keep up my smooth little brain with. My head a little bit too empty, you know what I'm saying? Alright, down I go. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in spooky basement? The second mother devours the weak flesh. The second mother gives life to those consumed anew birth in many forms. The second mother has many children and her family grows. The second mother is kind, for anyone may be her child, but bad children are purged and left outside in the cold light. Keep the secrets of your mother and she will grant you eternity. Okay. We should watch a horror movie about sheep and bees doing horrifying acts against nature. But aren't bees like really good for nature? Nothing there. Huh. Yep, these are corpses.
Putrid slime is everywhere. I'll take a sample for Dr. Grant to examine.
Okay. Oh, we've got the thingy. We get to do our weird secret power now. That's what that noise means, classically. Okie dokie, up we go. Candyman made you scared of these? Ayo? You also meant to be and the sheep? Together? Whoa?
Quick, bring them in before the neighbors see us. Are those the last ones?
Uh-huh.
I did everything you asked, yeah? So when will my initiation begin?
Something tells me that guy also got buried with them. Ah,
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So this dumbass
Quick. Bring them in before the neighbors
is
see
bringing in bodies for a
Those
weird
last
cult
ones.
to hide them,
I did everything you asked.
and he wants to be initiated in their
When will my
weird-ass cult.
initiation begin?
So they probably initiated him.
Members of a cult were disposing of bodies in the basement of the
Thanks for
shop.
giving me the rundown here.
The corpses merged together to form a huge monstrosity.
I did it. Cult victims burial place, evidence updated. Is that all evidence? All evidence, baby. And delete. Cult victims burial place, ooze sample. Okay, now we've just got the suspicious restaurant that's still open that makes people sick. Which is all the fucking way over there, which means I'm fast traveling. But yeah, we can watch a horror movie together sometime. I want to get a subscription to Shudder at some point because it's got one of my favorite movies of all time on it. It was just something about the fucking movie that was just so fun for me. It's an Argentinian film called Terrified. And it's just, it's got an atmosphere to it, I'm gonna be honest. It's like, I'll describe the fucking start scene because it's just really fun. Like, let's Netflix and chill after stream, Sheepy Boy. Okay, I didn't have anything on. Oh, well. But no, yeah, there's a guy and his wife in just like this apartment, sort of like dingy place. And the wife, she gets up for the bathroom. And then when she doesn't return, the guy just hears some fucking thumping noises. And he goes to investigate. And her body is just levitating off the fucking floor, smacking itself like into each and every single one of the walls and just like flying around, like putting blood everywhere. It's good, it's great. Everyone in here fucking died. I guess they turned into these dogs. Bonk. 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 This game really wasn't prepared for me doing this. Ooh. There is another. Bonk. 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 Sit down. Stop this. Stop. There we go. What's on the menu, boys? The Count Ugolino restaurant is prepared to reopen. Kitchen hands, dishwashers, waiters, and waitresses are needed. All interested parties should come to Count Ugolino for interviews with Chief Armin Myers. Yoink. Are you still trying Monster Hunts, by the way, or have you lost interest? I am interested. I just need to really get into it. And, like, I need to be in a mood for it. Dear Mr. Frogmorton, it's my pleasure to invite you to a tasting of exclusive and exquisite dishes, which will be taking place at the Count Ugolino restaurant in 2 weeks' time. This is a closed event, and only the most honorable guests will be in attendance. I hope you'll join us. Sincerely yours, A. Myers, Chef. Well, it looks like this place is fucking shut. You wanna play at any point, just let me know. I will. I will let you know. Police have started looking into the disappearance of several young women in Advent. Witnesses say they saw the missing victims visit the Count Ugolino restaurant, but a police investigation found nothing illegal. Chief Armin Myers rejects all accusations of improper... I mean, of course you'd reject the accusations. What are you saying, man? What other option does he have? Say he done it? Sounds like a fine way to close your establishment. What the fuck? Is that a chicken bone? Yes, he is. Need Monster Hunt friends. And you're a hot sheep boy. So it's 2 for 1. Hey yo, I'm a 2 for 1 on being a hot sheep boy. Is that 2 brain cells? 1 brain?
These aren't your typical kitchen utensils.
Boy howdy, I sure wonder if there was any foul play and murder going on here.
I don't think the health inspector will be pleased.
Dude, you can't just eat human. You can't. It makes you sick. Fuck! No! You're a fanboy, you never said you were smart. Understandable. I'm gonna get my revenge on that guy in a fun way. Penis. Oh, it took me to the fast travel point. Eh? I can't wait because apparently the 17th is fuck a fanboy day. Finally, I will be laid. Which of these buildings was it again? Probably this one. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 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 Go away. You jump attack. Bonk. 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 Hell yeah. Right. Let's sort this out. Oh, I kept all of my evidence? You let me keep all my evidence, but you respawned all of the enemies. Thank you, game. Very cool. Where'd he live? Why the hell did he live for so long? That's suspicious. The man's was Fishman Enchanted.
These aren't
These aren't your typical kitchen utensils.
Well,
I don't think the health inspector will be pleased. Oh. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Cut the flesh from the young woman's hip into 4-ounce pieces. Then pound each into the thickness of 1/3 inch. Season with black pepper. On each steak, lay 1 slice of cheese, a few leaves of sage, and 2 slices of prosciutto, rolled into pinwheels. Heat the oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Quickly brown the pinwheel on the outside. I hope my new patrons enjoy this dish. How the fuck did the police not find this? I was always sure my dishes could not be matched. Those who taste human flesh always crave for more. It's difficult to find enough meat for my patrons. They spend all their time hiding in the basement pleading to be fed again. Today I went downstairs and saw how the patrons had changed. They love my cooking so much that their bodies have adapted to consume more. I can't let them down. I must post new ads in the Oakmont Chronicle. My funds are running low. Guess I'll have to find new prosperous patrons to support my business. This is not a profitable business. What you call right here not profitable. Sorry. You're gonna eat half of your customers, you'll never make money. Excuse me, my screen's doing a fucky effect, which usually means something nearby is hidden.
My esteemed patrons.
Yeah, we picked up on
Presenting
this,
my
so we didn't
latest
need like a
delicacy.
flashback.
Don't be greedy. Don't hurry to.
How you have gore in your movies? I'm fine with it.
You'll
It's like,
always be my
if I feel
most
squeamish or sick or
well-regarded
anything,
clients.
that's the effect of the film working as intended. We're not watching Martyrs, by the way, if that's where this is leading. The evidence collected, but not all evidence is collected. As long as there's evidence, Sheep Boy will find it. Food is food if it's tasty. Yeah, but you don't want to eat human because you don't know who's preparing human. And, like, if you eat the wrong kind of human, it's going to cause you, like, to have like a brain-eating parasite, essentially. You've already seen Martyrs, you wouldn't want to watch anything French, don't worry. Or Siberian. Uh-huh. The heck is Martyrs? You don't want to know. I say that with the most cadence, knowing that you'll probably look into it anyway. You don't want to know. You're better off not. Oh, the hammer is my
Blood
evidence.
is still fresh.
Your murder weapon was a hammer? Okay. Grenades and firebombs have increased range. That can only hit me. Case book. And for Phaegian. And feeding creatures. We did it! All evidence collected. Now time to go back to the doctor so we can actually have a little dialogue in this game for once. Don't watch it unless you want to watch some French torture porn. Essentially, yeah. French are either really good or really, both. Oh, time to flip a coin. Okay. If I can't tell you what to do. All I can tell you is what I do, and I would not watch Mars. I saw a review of Mars. It looks like an awful fucking film. I mean, it's great at what it does, but it looks like it would be an awful watching experience for me. I do kind of get squeamish, but only at descriptions of gore? I know, it's kind of weird. Where's the doctor live? Over there. Do-do-do-do. Mars is really tough to watch at points. Yeah. I don't even want to describe anything that happens in the movie. Like, I was going to describe a scene so you could get an idea, but like, I don't think I want to describe the scene. Head so you won't look into it. Good. I looked into the restaurant.
A visit to that awful restaurant. I'd call it a den of evil, but that would be an understatement.
Good grief. What happened?
The cook was mad.
Cannibals,
cannibal,
you know.
And fed those jumping monstrosities on human flesh. He called them patrons.
That restaurant was a destination for Oakmont's elite, many of whom disappeared shortly after the flood. I think we now know why.
Can I raise this with the police?
Cannibalism that caused such a horrific transformation.
These days,
Have you seen Tusk,
alas,
Sheep Boy?
cannibalism isn't so
I
rare.
did.
Could
Yes.
it be that all the Cositians, as Westerbrook calls them,
That one really disturbed me. I don't know why. I think it was the theft of motor control. Like the horrific surgery. I inspected of a
I
locked
visited
shop.
that old shop you mentioned and found a few things you may be interested in. Even took a sample for studying.
what did you discover? I was sure a
Cookies.
huge creature could not have wandered inside.
You remember
and
Tusk? Yeah.
The cult of the
I remember the
Mother was
dude who
dumping
made the
corpses
movies.
of
I
their
think he's
victims
the
in
guy
shop's
from...
basement.
I don't remember his name. I'd know him if I saw him. But he made 3 other films that are also very divisive.
This one formed from the corpses themselves.
He thought Tusk was really funny, especially the ending.
Putrid slime.
It did have a little good humor in it.
Maybe that's the cause of this unnatural rebirth.
Otherwise,
You
just
said you
kind of
took a sample
harrowing
of
for me
it.
at the time.
But I can conduct some experiments on rats. If your theory holds true,
Does
what
this dude
a
sleep? No one in this town
discovery.
sleeps. Everyone in this town looks like this. How will you use all this
We've
information?
discovered a lot of disturbing information about the wild beasts. What are you gonna do with it?
Well, I've already contacted.
It had
the
Johnny
university.
Depp in it as the
We'll
detective. He was
cooperate.
hilarious.
Further study
He
is
was
not
pretty
for-
hilarious. I just can't for the life of me remember much about it. You should inform the authorities. Yeah.
The facts must be reported to the authorities. They need to know what.
I've discovered a
You're
cannibal
perfectly right.
and some
When we
murdering
have documented
cultists.
our results and conducted a standard peer review process, the proper measures will be taken.
What are you talking about?
Documented results. Peer review. How many innocents will die in the meantime?
Our recommendation.
He's not delivering these lines with any of the cadence that the subtitles are saying.
Good science takes time, my friend.
Okay, bye. Da-da-da-da. Can't carry anymore. Can't carry anymore. Can't carry anymore. Cannot carry anymore. Costume unlocked. Plague Doctor. Poggers. Excuse me. Bondments. Bestiary. Didn't level up a single skill turning those quests in. But at least we got the Plague Doctor outfit. I'm gonna go put that on and wear it for the rest of the game. Yoink. And now we can get right on the main quest again. Press the any button to continue. Casebook. Throckmorton's exposition was attacked in the depths. One of the assailants was killed in the fight, carried a dagger of a particular golden amulet which resembled a fisheye. Can't be the only attack they've carried out. There must be more evidence of crimes throughout the city. Innsmouth syndrome. We'll have to check the criminal archives. But until then...
I'm watching you, newcomer.
I don't remember which one's my room. This one. Beautiful. They were all shaken by the death of the promising researchers who went out to study the depths of the sea, but were doomed to never return. The city mourned the loss of their brilliant minds who laid down their lives for the sake of science. The names of the expedition members will be engraved in a memorial established at Oakmont University. This is service medal?
Never again, they say.
Have you seen the Belko experiment? Jog my memory. Sounds familiar. The lore offices of the policemen. We need to find cultist attacks. And then we will infiltrate their ranks. You infected? I have prescriptions for you. I am good, Plague Doctor. These people are all very clearly infected. Hello.
Don't waste my time.
The way he delivers that... It's fucking harrowing. Crimes. Violent crimes. Subject. Suspect. Criminal pen. Okay. Boop. There we go. I have to line up the evidence. At about 10:30 p.m., April 15th, at the Fish Market, Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard Avenue, Fire Lane. I apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouth as he was stalking a young woman. The suspect had in his possession a peculiar golden amulet which resembles a fish eye, seized, as well as a dagger, seized. The suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help, screaming for his brothers from EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the Fish Market. I was forced to release said Innsmouther on retreat. The suspect got away. The case is pending further investigation. Lieutenant Phelps. Got people going to work, and if the day goes by as normal and nothing weird happens at all. Understandable. I also be going to work and nothing weird's going to happen at all. Okay, place marker. Fish Market is located on the Eastern Shells. I think I found it already, didn't I? Yeah. Orchard Avenue, Hogfire Lane. Basically walk from here, but the fast travel's quicker. By working in your bed sheets while you stream. Do you think you could get hired? You could absolutely get hired here. But the problem is I'm not paying. which I think is a criminal offense. Because I have to pay you at least minimum wage.
Fish? Fresh fish? Do you want a fishy? Fish? Fresh fish?
No.
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy.
You pay me something
Leave
more
enough for
valuable?
everyone.
AO?
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD.
You mean Shiny
Am I in the right
Rocks?
place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna. Can I help you with something?
Charles Reed. Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course.
Improves the cutscenes.
Ask away, Charlie.
Tell me more about the EOD.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering
You're
of
a cult.
volunteers.
You're a
We're not
cult.
an official charity yet.
You're a cult.
As for what we do, we
You want
try
some
to
good
help
fish now?
ease the suffering
There's
in
no
our
good
city
fish here.
as much as we can.
Oh. How do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever
Sounds like
needs doing.
communism.
Anything to help the people, Charlie.
Okay. We're your
It's
superiors.
been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie.
Do
Nobody
my
makes the
fucking
top
fetch
brass
quest.
without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show
Why
us
do you
through
keep
your
laughing?
actions that you're worth our time. No offense, Charlie.
Uh-huh. Please stop calling me Charlie.
Oh, but you're too sweet to be a Charles. Your adorable, rugged hangdog look just screams Charlie to me. Puts a smile on my face.
That's just very rude.
Fine.
What does EOD mean?
What does EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also had is to help each other, but we dropped that part. It was a little bit wordy.
Okay. What do I get?
So, are there any benefits for joining the EOD?
We don't do this for money, Charlie. We do this because
You're a
it's
cult.
the right thing to do. Think of it as working towards a
I've
higher
fallen for this
purpose.
before.
How can I join?
They're an
It
absolute
all
cult.
depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
I'm a detective.
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides.
Uh-huh.
Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
What are you fucking saying?
You need me to sail somewhere? I have a boat.
As much as I'd love to go sailing with
That's
you,
not what I said at
I
all.
actually had something else in mind.
Can you make a call about the bees and the sheep? And have you fall into you? Yes, you can.
Okay. Tell me more about
Probably
this
no
job.
one will stop you.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards
Not the
scared him
fish
off, but
storage room.
I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this thief is, right?
You're smart, Charlie. I like it. Exactly.
This is a fucking weird plan, but alright.
Count me in.
There's a movie about a woman
Good.
with teeth in her vagina. You mean
Thank
vagina
you.
dentata?
Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
Okie dokie,
See you
artichoke.
later.
New Mind Palace clue. I hate that Sherlock made the Mind Palace a thing. Such a silly statement. Oakmont is starving, but EOD is helping to prevent famine. I don't think that's what a famine is, but whatever. Okay. Place I'm at. The fish storage is in the Western Shells. On Hawking Lane between Warren Road and Liberty Road. So where's Warren Road? Warren. It's Warren Road. There's Liberty Road. There's Hawking Lane. Got a fucking long way to get to it. Oh boy. Let me just close the net one. Time for a run. Everyone in town's like, sleep? What sleeps? Is that a new dish? Is that a new kind of fish? Oh, we'd like a tasty fishies around here. Nah, we're not fucked up by Cthulhu or nothing. Remember the Toothy Vagina? It was hilarious. What a fucking film. Boink. I don't consider myself much of a cinemaphile, but I know a lot about weird, obscure movies. And by obscure, I mean still mainstream enough. They got me out walking. Why is my cloak just permanently broken? It's just clipping inside of me. What a well-polished game. Monk. Have you got the plague? I heard you coughing. Have you got the plague?
Damn newcomers.
Have you the plague? Have you got the plague? You have the plague.
Stop it.
Do you have the plague? That guy totally has the plague. Okay. Wait. Oh, alright. Come in. Oop. I know they had waterproof top back in the day. And again, I don't know a lot of fucking things, so like, whatever. And brrr. Can this thing go any faster? That dude's just fucking stuck. Brrr. Brrr. Oh, cool. It's an infested area. Why do you have your fish storage in an infested area? Okay. Let's shoot some stuff today. Point. I just need ranks. That's the only item I need. Just a lot of ranks. Ranks, please. Thank you. Ranks, please. Foot trap. Only one ranks. Just one ranks. Ranks? Finally we're getting ranks. Now I can do this. Oop. I just need infinite grenades, honestly. Ah, man. There goes my grenades, I guess. Eat 'em. Let's finish him off with some bullets. I used the gun nearly enough. Bonk. You over here in the same bed as you? I've seen that full GIF, it's incredible. I'm very surprised that Twitch let you have that as an emote. But I won't tell if you don't. I mean, I won't tell full stop, because I ain't no snitch. But you know what I meant. Nothing at all. Why did he have hands rising from hell touching his belly? I was also confused about that. Hey.
You got business here.
I serve the seaman.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in. Sea be praised.
finally.
I don't know if in like 1920s society accepted you saying stuff like, "See, be praised." What happened
Can you
here?
tell me what happened? Don't skimp on the details.
Your moats are sussy banker. They are. I love them.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know.
I wish I could have a gif
Snuck
of me
in
like
while
that.
I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him.
Trying to steal my
Nearly
fishies.
got him with a harpoon by Kay, but I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane. But I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
A good fucking question.
That's a bit of a puzzler.
Why you get affiliate, by the way? Weird, like, money-related reasons. Can you describe the burglar? Did he steal something? Where'd he go? Where's all the secrecy? Why all the
What's the
secrecy?
deal with the password and such?
I got one.
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
What did this burglar look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about.
Essentially, the short reason I can't become affiliate,
Not for his, bald
government might
head.
do some weird
That
stuff with
guy
money I'm
was a
receiving
bald
based on
head.
benefits because I'll
I
have to
could see
declare
the
myself
moonlight
as
reflecting off the top of
legally
his head.
self-employed. So I'm like building up the bravery to tackle that head on.
And what did he steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
Okay.
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
I'm surprised.
All right.
You look very
Well,
athletic.
That's enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Here, take the key. May the sea bless you.
Good luck, cheaper. Heck yeah. But no, it'll happen in November. I'm giving myself till November.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
Wow. Fishies. Imagine what this place fucking smells like. I'm so lucky to be wearing a fucking plague doctor outfit. What, dude? What? Come if you want to die. You want to die? You want to die? You want to die? You're dead now. So that thing you have to do as a streamer, tell the government you're self-employed. I remember calling up because I wanted to make sure that when I became affiliate and started earning money, I wouldn't be classed as self-employed. So I called the Citizens Advice Bureau, and they were like, with the amount that you've been saying that you're working, as in streaming, and it would class a single penny that I got as self-employment at that point.
No signs of decomposition at all.
Or if you're already employed and you just stream on the side as a hobby. That's the thing, I'm not employed. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere.
Looks like it was
There's
taken
some
from a
kind of
lab
powder
somewhere.
left on the bottom. I better not touch it. Could be dangerous.
The government has deemed me, with all of my myriad of things fucking my head up, not fit for work. So, the idea of tying around to them and saying, by the way, here I am doing a little side business, they'd be like, oh, so you're working. You employee, you can live with me? Oh, heck yeah. How much you gonna pay me? Dear Mr. Grimes, thank you we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We pray for your good health every day. Must kindly remind you that we still await your visit. All our staff and, of course, the children are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person. So please don't hesitate and come as soon as you are able. With eternal gratitude, Administration of Oakmont Street Drones Orphanage. Someone builds little boats.
Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well,
Is any
if it
cheats
was
can be a
finished, that
butler?
is.
God fucking damn it,
This
I'm being
guy must
compared to a
really
butler
be
again.
into his hobby to have such a
Next, I'll
good
accidentally
sense of
tell you
place.
guys that my real name's Sebastian. And they'd be like, ha, that's a fucking butler name. And I'd be like, shut the fuck up. You pay me in kisses and hugs, it's worth so much, you swear. Hey, yo. Oh yeah, is there a hiring bonus? Yeah. Thanks, Meg.
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I don't don't see any wounds.
Thing's dead as a doornail, but what the fuck is it? The hiring bonus is you want to take Sheep's clothes off. What am I? How many times do I have to tell you they're already off? It's a hot summer's day. Oh, baby, my ability to build walls. Boink. Totally not you dissociating and hyper-focusing on making a thumbnail for something. How much did you miss? We're infiltrating fishmen. Who definitely have a cult going on. Tell Sheep to sit on my lap while he's naked on a hot summer's day. I don't need further convincing.
Questions.
New Mind Palace clues. Okay. Still got some evidence to collect in here. Surprisingly. Maybe we go speak to the men outside. Or maybe we have to do our little mind segment. Or maybe I can, like... Lamp flask answer request, key to the thingy. How do I go into Mind Palace with you? Oh, I walk. Secret chamber in the warehouse. Are they doing weird science? No. Stay on step while you two are naked. Okie dokie. Ow, 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 ow. What up? I'm gonna be the best employee. What's with the hidden chamber in the basement?
I found a hidden room full of shackles and chains downstairs. Looks like some kind of torture chamber. Know anything about it?
What? Stop talking, Druck. That can't be true. I know this place top to bottom.
Go look yourself then, stupid.
No, Daryl. You know I'm a detective. And if you're lying, I'm going to find out one way or another.
I've got nothing to do with it, I swear, Mr. Reed. Go ask Anna.
Dude, clear your
She's
throat.
responsible for renting
Oh
the
my
place. I know nothing about this.
Okay.
Okie
I'll
dokie.
talk to Anna. We'll see if your story holds up.
Bye, fishman.
See ya.
May the sea protect you.
Back upstairs. He looks weird. Eh. He's just one of those fish boys. Little fishy boy. A fishy little boy. That's a whale skull. That's a piece of whale skull. I recognize that. Rubbing myself against every surface to find for remaining clues.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
Nope. Give me clues to solve cases. Oh. May do a little
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Oh. Oh no. They're giving away fish, but the fish is poisonous. Large quantities of possibly poisoned fish have already been distributed to the city's poor citizens. Oh well. That's none of my business. Sheepers what? How dare you? Making things up about me. That's mean. Mean and sad. Have I not found the relevant one clue here? Am I stupid? Good thing this game gives me a gun. He was unbelievably cute.
All's fresh.
Beep,
Still
beep, beep, beep,
smells
beep,
of the
beep, beep,
sea.
beep.
No signs of decomposition at all.
Oh, here we go.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Aw,
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
okay.
Just a little bit more.
So, it seems the Wait, there's 4? There's another one upstairs. Fuck.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's see what we have here.
so we got... Guy breaks in.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this. Just a little.
He accidentally makes a noise. Alerting this here fisherman,
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
who then proceeds to launch a harpoon at the intruder.
Come
Runs
back,
away.
you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
A man broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
Can't control anything. There we go. Well, we don't need spooky imagery.
You dig up anything interesting?
I sure
Dug
did.
up everything.
Turns out our friend here.
How's
wasn't
their
here to
sheep
rob the
going?
place.
I don't know. Ice
He
Beanie
came
hasn't
to
been
poison
around
the
today.
fish.
By the sea.
Hop, hop, hop,
Are
hop,
you
hop, hop,
sure?
hop.
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay, this is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
I kinda need to tell her.
Look, nothing personal, Daryl, but I need to tell Anna the truth.
Okay. All those people might suffer because I do what you must, Mr. Reed.
Okie
If
dokie.
it's that bad, maybe you should skip town, hide somewhere.
You don't understand, Mr. Reed. You can't hide from your own conscience.
Yeah, you can. Bye bye.
May the sea protect you.
All evidence collected, baby. Let's go. A lab flask and a mention of a professor. The poisoner in the university, the man who broke into the EOD fish storage, is somehow connected to the university. I need to visit it. God's afraid of Anna. Secret chamber in the warehouse. I should go and speak with Anna again, because she's well sus. She's suspicious as fuck. I'm solving cases. I'm dressed as a plague doctor. I'm up at another infested area. I'm fast traveling. I'm a pioneer. I'm a human. And I'm common. Anna, your fish are fucking poisoned. Boom, 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 boom.
Don't be
Hi,
shy.
Anna.
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh,
The streaming
I'm all
machine
ears,
broke?
Charlie.
No.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy
Sorry
broke
to hear
into
that.
storage to poison the fish.
Can you sleep well
Best I
listening to
could
Sheep's
tell.
soft voice?
He
Maybe.
succeeded, at least partially. I realize it's a lot to take on faith. Look, I've got a sample of what I think is the poison. Though I can't identify it yet.
Sheep do indeed have a smooth voice. Is that
That's
true?
terrible.
Why do you have the hunter
What
set from
kind of man
Bloodburn?
would do such a thing? And
No, I'm wearing the
why?
Plague Doctor's mitts.
I don't know. But I aim to find out.
We need to stop distributing the fish. We have to let everyone know about this. Kay knows how many people might already be affected.
Silence cult leader. Any idea who the poisoner is?
Any theories on who might have done this? Any enemies?
The EOD has a lot of enemies. Wicked people that want to burn this city or drown it in blood. It could be anyone. It could be the police, the Ku Klux Klan, see,
I'm sorry.
or even the Throgmortons.
They're here.
We were always a thorn in the side of those apes.
The clan is here in town.
What do you want me to do with the poisoner once I find him?
I'd bring an end to him right there if I were you. The police and court are useless these days.
That wasn't the deal. I'm a detective, not a hitman.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Report to me when you find him.
Good fucking point,
I'll see
actually.
that the reward will be
She just
more than
fucking solicit me
handsome,
for an actual crime.
if you know what I mean.
I'll,
Explosive ordnance
see what I
disposal.
can do.
One thing still
Everyone's
bothers me.
duty.
The guard at the storage, Daryl.
They're like
What was
trying to
he
make
doing at
themselves
the
look
time?
like a friendly bunch. He fought like a lion.
Your guard was vigilant. He fought bravely, but the poisoner knocked him out. You ask me, he deserves a raise.
Good old dependable Daryl. I hope he's okay. I'll see he gets his due.
Greedy sheep. Yo, it's Ace
Goodbye,
Beanie. He's finally
Charlie.
here. Performing for you. I found a holding pen in the storage.
I've found what looks suspiciously like a dungeon in the basement of your fish storage. Care to explain?
Excuse me? You found what?
A dungeon. Chains, shackles, and blood. Ring any bells?
I've no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds awful. We only started renting the place a few weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Goodness. I'm going to have to ask our landlord several uncomfortable questions, it seems. Thanks for the heads up, Charlie.
In between legs, AL. Remind you where the
Refresh my
university is,
memory.
even though I already know.
Where's the university here?
I know it very well. Here, give me your map and I'll show you.
University is actually a
You were a
play on
student there, I
words.
take it.
made up of
Yes,
universe and
that's right.
titty.
Earned my degree there a
University.
while ago. Are you surprised?
I just wasn't expecting to see a college graduate working here is all. I never had
Daddy
the
aches, daddy
opportunity
aches,
myself.
daddy aches,
Could
daddy
say
aches.
I'm a bit jealous.
You'll find that here in Oakmont, a woman can achieve much more than
That's
on
how
the
Shadows
mainland.
works. That's how Shadows
Our
works.
university has always accepted women with open arms.
Just like that plague doctor called me. Okay, Ace, I'll wear the plague doctor outfit in the bedroom for you. Evidence updated. We gotta go to the university. The UO... Oh, fuck, where's the university? There's the university library, but I don't know if it's the same as the university. Place marked. Poisoner somehow connected to the university. Findings to Anna. Oh wait, she said she marked it on her map. At the university? That's Carpenter Manor. At the university? There's Oakmont University, baby. I can't fast travel up. Can I, cannot climb that wall. This isn't Assassin's Creed. So we now know that the clan is sharing the same town as us. So I'm gonna keep that in mind for beating them to death later. Boop. Are any clan members just openly out and about? No? Good, because I beat them to death.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print.
Do you have the affliction? They do not have the affliction. Close for maintenance.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
Ain't to find Professor Westbrook.
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Sure.
Specimen?
Never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
Tell me about this
You
flask.
recognize this bottle?
You're a nerd,
You
right?
know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an
Gun
analysis. Well, I'm sure someone.
Imagine not meaning the
the
horn because you're a submissive that needs to heal your friends. Hello?
You have a good day.
That's me.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye. Let's go to the DOM. aka the Dom. Arrrr. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Horn is top? Nah, definitely not. Everyone begs for heals? Nah.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind.
What's in this flask?
Do you recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
How long is that going to take?
Could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're somewhat hindered
Most
right
top tier. I'll remember if I did those.
Our lab is crawling with, well,
Did I do those?
creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a
The stream is
little
brought to you by the Junkers
Something
G38
went wrong.
because the best prop plane ever of all time. Thank you, Junkers G38.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes. You solve all problem, and I'll
Well,
run
is
the
this?
test for you.
I wasn't paying attention to any of this dialogue. I
Here's
kind
the
of
key
zoned
for the
out.
basement.
Student's Quest, key to the land. What's that? Nothing. Any cloth? I need cloth so I can make grenades. I loudly announce in the university. EOD is banned. To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont, henceforth any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organization, also known as EOD, its symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work for our university, and all over Oakmont, this dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. I believe them. They're people of science. Passengers sit inside the wings. The passengers are the wings? Do they have to flat? What, you think I'm scared? Do I look scared? Do I look scared? Of anything? Check this code just for you, baby. That's a big fucking plane, Jim. It's a big ass plane. You want boneless wings? I want boneless sheep. I'm boneless sheep. I'm boneless sheep. Bone of a sheep. There we go. Ow! Wait a minute, I just got back in here. Bo. Bonk. Bonk. Stop doing that. Disengagement ass shit these guys is doing.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
Yeah, some serious equipment right now. Oh, it's considered an investigation zone, hell yeah.
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
Science, mate. March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th. I had developed a way to reanimate the tissue. Even in one that's been dead for weeks, this is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden? some trait present inside of creatures, and perhaps even ourselves? I will need to find volunteers. Okay. Yoink. Hi.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get
I
things
see
up and
he's on the
running
way.
again.
Talk about a professor's experiments.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not. But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, well, no. We'll be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Do my science for
I've
me.
done my part.
Oh.
Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long.
Okay, bye.
We finished that analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Oh, Jesus.
Ricin.
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow-acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
Why do you have it in your lab?
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare.
You don't
We
like
have
that
a
guy's
certain amount
facial
of it
hair?
here for study in our poison store.
I stole his
Or we
beard.
did. I'm afraid that must be where
He's
it
just
came
all
from.
sideburn.
The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Okie dokie. What are the symptoms?
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold, but over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death. It's not a pleasant way to die.
What about an antidote?
Some kind of cure for ricin?
I'm afraid not. Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
Good fucking lord.
Who's got access to
One
where the
prototype was
poison's stored?
made and flew in
Only Professor
1929.
Westerbrook has the key.
Second production version
His
was made
office
with
is
upgraded
upstairs,
engines and
right
slightly
alongside Professor Cavendish's.
expanded luxurious
Professor
passenger
Westerbrook's not
space,
here, though.
with
He's been
sleeping
sick for the
cabins and a
last few
cigar
days.
lounge.
Professor Cavendish is away as well.
In Japan, in the
On
30s, produced
vacation.
6 heavy bomber versions of it called the Kai-20.
I'm not sure,
Hey, y'all.
but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well, all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
I'm going to disturb the professor's things. Remind me about ricin? Why would I
Can you
ask
fill me
that?
in on ricin again?
Of course. What do you need to know?
Oh.
See,
Why is he just a repository for that information again? That's odd. Department of Medicine. He said upstairs. Upstairs. EOD is banned. Yoink. Professor Edwin Westerbrook. Opposed to maintenance. Professor Edwin Westerbrook. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and I still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't set foot in this building again until the works are finished. And you give me Cavendish's office. Or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Authorized personnel only. We'll see about it.
these bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Dun 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 dun. And I can pick up on a spooky in here. Hello? What's happening?
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Okay. Someone made a weird key. And that was the key evidence. Fuck out. Professor George Cavendish with broken windows. Brothers and sisters, crossed out. Too familiar. My fellow Americans, crossed out. They're Americans still. Citizens of Oakmont. How much longer will we put up with those fish-faced best, crossed out. Those sea freaks, crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those cave-staking degenerates who call themselves the EOD, crossed out. Okay. We're engaging in a little bit of racism in here, apparently. Key evidence collected, but not all evidence collected. That makes me sad. I'll talk to the man downstairs, see what he knows. Key evidence. Tell me about the
I'd like
professors.
to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
Tell me about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory, a secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secrets should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why, it's about what if.
What about
What can you
Cavendish?
tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going
Dun
through.
dun dun dun.
We need his talent.
He's probably a
especially in these
poisoner.
dark times.
Okay,
See
bye.
you later.
But Mind Palace flashing on my screen. George Cavendish made a spare key. Poison Thief. Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the Poison Thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the Poison Locker. According to his student, he lives somewhere in Antwerp. EOD ranks are swelling. Okay. That's just still key evidence, though. I need more evidence. Reception, basement, laboratory. I want more evidence. They were extremely dated by World War II. An American B-17s or British mosquitoes could carry the same payload while being about half the size. Heck yeah. Britain plane. Britain plane. Britain plane. Britain plane. And that says closed maintenance, but they should let me in. Don't they know who I am? I'm kind of a big deal.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Ba 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 bam. I stomp you around the place and I'm like, give me the evidence. And the game is, as of right now, being like, nope. Nope. We already did this bit, but sure. He's by a sink in the flashback, but we don't have a sink. In fact, this building doesn't have a sink. Not very hygienic for science. There was one down here. That's a sink. Experiment log part 1, March 2nd. I finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's only the smallest one. Grunts call it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name. March 3rd, was thinking about a name for the specimen all night. Began a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it's proven exceptionally resilient to all the poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking, though, is bound to haunt me. March 5th, last night I had a vision, thousands of hands wrapped around me. There's a blanket, and I heard the name inside my head. Stygian Harvester.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
That was all of the key evidence. And, side evidence. Just all of the evidence. I interacted with everything. Okay, bye-bye. Casebook. The Poison Thief. George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the Poison Thief. He made a copy of the key to the poison locket. He lives somewhere in Advent. Well, I'm gonna have to stop by somewhere to find out where he lives. I think the City Hall helps us find people. Or buildings? Or both? That dude is just, fucking out there living it up his weirdest life. I don't know what kind of outfit that is, but it sure is an outfit. I don't want to talk, my outfit fucking clips through me. Gimme. Thank you. City Hall. Someone who lives in Advent. And that's about all I remember. Easy beanie.
Stop bothering me, newcomer.
Fuck you too then. Jesus. District. Advent. Subject. Citizens. Citizen records. Then, Poison Thief. George Walter Cavendish, date of birth January 26, 1883. Place of birth Oakmont, Mass. Place of residence Oakmont, Mass. Advent Central, St. Michael's Road between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street, Flat 2. Occupation, Professor of Biology. Department of Medicine, Oakmont University. Civil status, divorced. Okay. So now with that piece of evidence. He's in Advent Central on St. Michael's Road. St. Michael's Road? Between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street. Between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street. So he lives Constitution Street, Carpenter Street here. So he lives here. Advent Central, St. Michael's Road, between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street. Flat 2. I'm just gonna have to walk the whole last way. That's okay. I'm good at filling the air. And then I proceed to be immensely quiet on the entire journey. Oh! Fucking vanished halfway through saying extra extra. Case of the disappearing man. Gibbity beepity. Oh hey look, it's that big rock. Who carved it? Or a more important question, why? Why? The Orion Gentlemen's Club. I wonder what events are going to bring us to investigating that. Is this the place? This is probably the place. Yeah.
The door won't budge.
The door won't budge. Apartment of G. Cavendish. Pack from the baby carriage. If you want to take it, it's free. I am really just breaking into places, huh? You home?
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Hilariously derailing comment about the clown from Phoenix, right? You mean the one that tells a bunch of stupid jokes and, like, Phoenix Wright Justice for All? Bonk. Luckily, I can see into the past.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Uh-huh. Time to piece some things together, I think.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
Okay. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicion from Westbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to storage. Think about your plan B.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation. And the
Something
EOD
classy.
is the center of all of it.
Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put a call for information. Evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and of a charity organization, EOD, that has recently risen to prominence among the state's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined the group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. Stunners is in the Shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appears to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont Police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as of yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the Shells reports the traces of high fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. Understandable. Time to go into sex vision.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Weird.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Uh-huh.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Damn, buddy, that's kind of rough.
George?
I don't care what your
Boink.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea.
Oh boy, the sea cultists are
I'm
killing
leaving
children
you,
or
George.
something. Oh, I can shoot ghosts.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Ooh. Cutscene? Why are we passing out? No. 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 So going to the Spooky Vision place. Stop fucking coming here. There's a big face outside. Okay.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down.
They didn't have an
Vance
easier way of
Jones,
introducing that.
Private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Okay. No, you!
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
Why's the dialogue in this game written like a Twitter argument?
Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
What fucking
This
reason?
should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members.
So you kill
Some of
them?
those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them, they kidnap ordinary folks too.
And poisoning the
There's a
fish
real gap in your logic, bro.
How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Uh-huh. Who Anna?
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her.
Real
It
thing,
all started
buddy.
with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine.
Dun
She
dun
said
dun
it was
dun.
blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doom take them!
Yeah, but you're
I
killing
couldn't
innocent
stand
people,
it.
bro.
I just couldn't.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it.
So you're
tried
gonna
going to the
kill
police.
citizens?
They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
Okie dokie. Explain this to me.
Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That Kay-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones.
Ew.
They take our women and they spoil them with their seed.
Oh my god, is this
Then
H.P.
they
Lovecraft?
Give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Yeah, how do you know that, buddy?
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared
Oh,
back
that's
in
the
mid-19th
Esoteric Order of
century in
Dagon. My
Innsmouth,
bad.
and the first people with Innsmouth syndrome started showing
Shit.
up around that
I
same
completely
time.
blanked on that.
Perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely
Fucking,
rich.
I completely
Sudden rise
missed
to power
that.
of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your
Talking
next
about
move?
the Blackwood family. Never
was
heard of them.
interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Fuck no.
You're a madman, Cavendish. You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge.
You love how
on your
Lovecraft just straight up stole the name of the Mesopotamian god.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
put an end to it right now.
Oh, no, no. You don't understand.
Terrorism doesn't help make you a good person, buddy. Case closed. Key evidence collected. All evidence collected. EOD suspected crimes. No. EOD's operations are shady. EOD has more going on than charity organizations. They're dirty, I know it. Whatever they're up to isn't good. Take me back to the Mind Palace. Chief. Poisoning was a sabotage. George sabotaged the EOD. Poisoned the fish to undermine the EOD's charitable operations. Okay. Got straight of Anna. A zealous servant of the EOD. Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of the EOD. She'll follow any instructions without hesitation. Okay. Anna Cavendish is covering up for the EOD's shady ambition to take over the city. True. George Cavendish became desperate after the EOD robbed him of his wife. He's determined to save others from a safe fate. George Cavendish is a dangerous psychopath who won't hesitate to kill the innocent, so Chief is gone. Boom. We did it, Reddit. We made our conclusions. You love imagining me saying terrorism doesn't help make a difference and you're actively shooting the guy and then you just spin your gun and go, case closed. Yeah, he did a little terrorism, so I shot him dead. Wait, do I have to take, like... Oh. Wait, no, that's... No, both can be true. No, game, you're so fucking stupid. Why would you... What? I'm allowed to call the weird cult a bunch of liars without simping for the dude who tried to poison a bunch of innocent people. So if you had to go like, FK, you're gonna shower for like 15 minutes and when you're out... Let's fuck, you mean naked cuddle, you mean not? You mean watch movies and be gay? Okay. He really wants me to solve this because it's still flashing in the bottom left. So I have to accept either that this guy was a savior of a person and that she was a liar, or that I have to fully accept that she's honest. Which I don't think is true because she's got a fucking torture dungeon. But we know for a fact that that dude was definitely poisoning people, which makes him a dangerous psychopath. But I can't put that and that together and make a conclusion. Apparently these evidences contradict with each other. George Cavendish can't be a psychopath if she's a filthy liar. Or that she's the giant enemy spider. Anyway, let's make enemies with a cult. What does this conclusion make? Help George to undermine the EOD. It's a bit late for that. It's a bit late for that, I'm gonna be honest. Help Anna and the city. Help Anna deal with the poisoner and help the city from starvation. Why can I not, like, make my own conclusion, game? This is so dumb. Anyway, I don't want to side with a weird cult. Anyway, I can't fucking help him either. I fucking gunned him down. He's dead. I killed him. That's the dumbest thing this game has done so far. Like, to some extent, that guy's probably right that the EOD are a bunch of weird, creepy people who are doing, like, cultish shit around the sea. But, like, the game physically won't let me come to both conclusions at the same time. Ay, ay, ay.
Fresh fish?
Hello.
I found
Poisonous
the
dead.
poisoner and dealt with him. He won't be bothering you anymore.
See, bless you, Charlie. That's great news. Who was it?
Your ex-husband.
See, now that's the interesting part.
Is
It was
Ace a
your
Pokemon?
ex-husband,
Yeah.
George Cavendish.
Oh. Well, that son of a rotten shark finally got what was coming to him. Good riddance. Still, it's strange. I never thought he'd have the guts to do something like this. He was always a pushover.
Uh-huh. So anyway, can I see your leader's name?
Alright. No more messing around.
Ace is the giant
Get
enemy
me in
spider?
touch with your
He
Grand
is!
Poobah or whoever's in charge. Now.
Easy there, Charlie. I'm a woman of my word. Go to the basement of the fish market. It's nearby. You'll find an Innsmouther there by the name of Maurice. Tell him I've sent you. You'll get your answers.
Okay.
About time.
What's the basement?
Will be sacrifice, and it is only fair to be afraid. Titanic forces are at work, infinitely greater than ourselves. Unknowable, incomprehensible.
Is this H.P. Lovecraft?
There will be sacrifice. There will be loss. There will be darkness. But these are the hallmarks of a pivotal moment in time.
Okay.
And each of us has a part to play.
You're optimistic?
Interesting speech. You really think there's an upside to all this?
Absolutely.
I don't think he's very optimistic at all.
The brighter we can all shine. And we will all shine again soon. All that's needed is faith. I am called Evernote Blackwood, and this is the place I have chosen to share my message. Please, come to one of my full sermons.
Of the Blackwood family.
Good to meet you. Blackwood. You're a member of
Which
the Grant
became
family.
oddly prominent after joining the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Last of that line. Inheritor of an empty mansion and a severed history.
Okay, bye now. Can I find a basement? All I was told is it's nearby. Looking for a fish basement? Basement with a fish in it? Fishy basement, if you will. Is this the fish basement? No, it's just a very oddly, ominously flashing light. Understandable. Have a nice day. Fish basement? Hello? Maybe I should, like, read my case. Basement of the fish market. Oh, there we go. There's a box here which implies enemies. Hello? Oh boy. I better be initiated into a cult. Damn, look, it turns out the cultists were actually very suspicious. Who'd have thunk it? Come on. Thank you. Anna sent me. She was right, I did find a fishman down here. This was a stupid ambush. What was their plan if someone just whipped a gun on them? What was the plan, fellas? The ragdoll physics, they are pretty great.
Hey,
Dropped like a sack of bricks.
Mr. Reed.
Do I know you, buddy?
Not yet, but I know you. I also know you're looking for a particular lady. My name's Fred. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
A man on the
Calm
inside.
down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Yeah, I was told to say that Anna sent me. What do you know about the order?
Order you mentioned.
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dun 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 dun.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Okay, go on.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of the city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits.
Wise.
It's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it. You've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I have no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
Ads, Salvation Harbor, smuggling. Okie dokie.
Huh? Well,
Can't wait for this to evolve into you just going in on hunches and busting down doors, annihilating a bunch of fish people with Tommy gun.
I know where they got her.
You just scream at the government that sent
I
me.
can get you in, for sure.
No, I'm working for private. I'm not... I'm what you might call not a real investigator. It's a good thing that guy showed up, because, otherwise I would have no further leads. And, oh look, Anna's fucking left. Hey, fish fuckers. Fuck all of you. I fucking hate the sea. I'm just getting ambushed. And people are trying to fucking kill me. For just solving a case.
Beware, he's cursed.
Yeah, I'm cursed. I'm losing it. Don't think I won't kill you all. I'm stronger than you. And faster. Casebook. Reports of Robert Frogmon. Oh, hey, look! It's me! Why did they want me dead? Why are you just hitting people left and right? The madness is starting to creep into me now. What did you miss here? We got ambushed by a bunch of fish people, and it was really fucking mean. So I took out my aggressions on the locals here, because the likelihood is they're members of the EOD. Point where you realize you're actually the bad guy, like in Taxicab, where the protagonist is actually the antagonist. And we're just seeing his insane twisted POV. Yeah, I'm the bad guy all along. Except for that part where they told me to go into the basement and then shot me. Keep doing what you're doing? Absolutely. Dude, you're still funeraling over here? Why is that corpse so fucking sweaty? What are you doing to him? Is that a fucking cake? What is wrong with you?
I know who is behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere.
Everything is a cake. That's right.
I knew there was something fishy about the
Dead body is cake.
The den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Okay. EOD and the Innsmouthers are not the same.
Most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yes.
Well, that's how you're acting. The Innsmouthers didn't want to end up here, and they didn't do it to spite you. Your hatred leaves them no choice but to retaliate. Can't you see the vicious cycle here?
They killed my son for Kay's sake.
One
No.
man, not all of them. If you keep tarring every Innsmouther with the same brush,
We're having a
you
racism
will
conversation.
radicalize them. And then all this will happen again. The only reason
If I bet into something like a pizza and it turns out to be a cake, I'm sending you to God.
Innsmouthers had
Exactly.
nowhere else to turn. You have to stop being part of the problem.
I shall try to think about what you have said.
Anyway.
Back to business. I'll
Have more
continue
kids
my
then if you
search
killed
for
your son.
Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your
Yeah, just
task
breed.
remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Okay, bye-bye. Shotgun. 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 Shotty. I've got a shotty. I got a fucking shotty. Prince demand. Imagine breathing. Yeah, imagine breathing me. What's the noise like on this bad boy? I've got bullets to spare. Yeah. A little underwhelming. This bitch holds 2 bullets. Very cool. Winchester model 1895 lever action. Poggers. It's actually a Rochester 1898 lever action shotgun. Has a sawed-off barrel for great convenience and uses 12-gauge shells. I'm surprised you didn't know that, Ginger. I thought you knew about guns and stuff. Not my bad. Let me check something out real quick. I'm probably going to wrap up stream here. Holy shit, I've been going for 4 hours? What? Shit, what? I thought I would look at the time and it'd be like an hour and a half-ish. Holy shit, what? Okay. That's incredible. Why is your mouth so big right now? Don't worry about it. It just does that on this model. There you go. We'll close the game for now. Because I pressed fucking right. But yeah, we'll probably wrap up here tonight. You sound unhappy about that? Oh. 1887, sorry. The 1895 was the conversion Winchester did for the Russians. So I'd accept 762. What the fuck is 54R? What is that R? That's not even a real R. Gibbity bear? Alrighty though. Let me check something real quick. Do that. Do that. When does that work? That does not work. Understandable. We'll do a little raid on Kuma then. I haven't seen Kuma in a hot minute. Hey, Sheepy Bar Dara? R is for rimmed? Bet. I bet it is. I bet it is. They look like they're doing the duality, which I still haven't seen the full thing of. But we'll do a little raid of them. Let me just do a little copy paste. And yeah, thank you all for stopping by. It's been a fun one. I like solving cases. I'm very smart. And I guess I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.